some of the games with varying amounts of success and failure. I think my favorite part of that was Cease getting hit with fire damage from a slot machine. It's hilarious. Oh wait, no, somebody got like a tentacle, Mind Flayer tentacle from the yep, that was good too. That was actually something I didn't like. There's so many potentials of what can happen. I never saw that one until it happened. It was like amazing.
It's so messed up. I can't wait to find out something to use it for.
You meet a random Mind Flayer later. Hey!
I have something of yours.
Let's discuss terms.
That was amazing. Anyway, so I think where we left off, you guys were kind of milling about ad hoc, exploring on your own. Is that correct?
Yeah, something like that.
Cool.
I think we kind of just ended right near the end of the slot machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it was pretty late at that point. Cool. All right. So as we pick up today, while you guys are just milling about, in fact, actually, I see where Cease and Sil are. Where are the other two? Kata and let's see you guys.
I'm still up by the
there
slot
you
machine
are.
near
Yep.
the bait,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Oh, and there's Gedry. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, as you guys are like milling about, you hear an announcement coming from various places, echoing around the casino that the entertainment will be starting soon. And first up, they have. Now I misplaced his name. Sorry. 1 second. First up, they have Bimdom Baffletrick with his amazing illusions and Were Tiger. So everybody, is like basically come watch the magic happen, essentially. I'm a really bad announcer. After that, you do hear like a few people start moving that way, or moving about, and there's some people like take up some of the seats at the tables down here. This area is another bar, so there's just a random assortment of people at the various tables and whatnot. So see, Kata headed down this way. Is everybody else gonna stay with their milling about and watching the other games, or you want to do anything else? If there's anything you particularly want to do?
I'm gonna go watch the entertainment.
Yeah, the entertainment sounds like it might be interesting.
I'm side-eyeing this token down here.
Which token?
This
token? Yep. You can clearly see him from over there. It is a young white dragon sitting at the bar. He looks like he might be a little sad. He's just kind of sadly sitting at the bar.
Probably not good for anyone else.
Oh, yep, that's that guy down there. Let's see. How does this guy do with his illusions?
That's in the golden blue area on the side here.
No, it's over by where Kat is. Over here.
I missed that bit.
It's all right. All right. So, it looks like he's giving a really good effort, and like he's a decent illusionist, but the timings are slightly off a little bit. Like, he has the tiger jump through a flaming ring, but like you can see that he doesn't really jump through it. It's like he's jumping to the side of the ring, basically, things like that. The tiger, you do see him shift forms a few times. He is for all you can tell, definitely a were-tiger. But the illusionist seems to be okay, but not that great. Very Las Vegas, past his prime kind of magician.
Silraz would be watching the show, but as we're sitting there, Kata would hear him just kind of repeatedly grumbling something incoherent about dragons and like glancing back over his shoulder every now and then at the white dragon.
How discreet are you about eyeing the dragon? Okay.
Not at all.
I'm slowly like I glance over to see if everybody's enjoying the show, and I see him doing that back and forth thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna just slowly inch my way over near him in case I need to grab his shoulder and stop him from doing something stupid.
Cool. The show goes on. He spends about an hour doing illusions and whatnot. It's a fairly long one. You guys stay for that time, or will you've gotten bored and wandered off, do you think? What are you doing? Sorry. Cat distraction.
Quick question. The plants around us,
Mm-hmm.
are they real or are they fake?
They are all fake.
Okay. never mind.
100% fake.
That ruins all of the fun I wanted to just have.
They're not even like the good kind of fake where you have to look at them to be like, oh, is that real or not? It's just like, oh my god, it's Lego plants, basically.
I'm guessing they're in like fake dirt. Yeah.
That's
no fun. Never mind. I was gonna have fun.
No fun for you. This is a casino. Nothing here is real.
Oh my
Sheesh.
gosh.
Except for the
Listen.
sweet prize she got last time.
Listen, I've been to Reno. Their plants are real over there. I'm just saying.
That just means they can't afford good fakes.
Or they've got a really good gardener. What were you saying, Andis?
Gendry's just sitting there taking critical notes.
Critical notes. Like, for example.
Like, clearly whiffed getting the tiger through the hoop on that one and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing, since you are like an actual magic caster, you do like arcane caster. You do like recognize he's using some spells, but he's doing it poorly. You know, like he's barely pulling them together.
Yeah, Gendry's mostly taking notes for his own purposes as like mistakes not to make in the future.
Nice. That's what happens if you wait too long on that one. Okay.
Oh, that
Cool.
makes it really obvious that it's fake. Okay, don't do that.
Awesome. So he finishes up and takes his bow. You know,
A golf
middling
clap.
amounts of yes, lots of like, you know, whatever.
I'll give him some
Hey,
polite applause with the
excellent.
notebook in my hand.
And Seder comes out and is like, you give us a few minutes to switch around the stage, but next up we'll have Australia out to sing some songs for you all. And you notice that as soon as he says her name, everybody like perks up and is like, ooh, yeah, you know, like super excited to hear her sing.
Heading over to Kata. She must be good.
Or just very pretty.
Scantily clad. Got it.
Can't be
I,
worse
I,
than
reach
the
over
mage.
to the, I reach over to the plant next to me and I says, yes, they can clearly afford the best.
Please tell me you like pluck a leaf off like you just pulled it off of a Lego.
Totally. Yeah, just like, you know, grab
Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed.
So a minute later, she comes walking out on stage. She does look like a very pretty elf of like you would think fairly high standing. Like she has very nice finery, shimmery dress on and everything. She's quite gorgeous. And she starts to sing. And this is just like her voice is just so like crystal and clear. It's just like the most almost ethereal sound that you've ever heard. Like it's just absolutely beautiful. And you see everybody around is like thoroughly enraptured by her singing.
What's going on in these tables?
There's just various patrons sitting at the tables. It's an assortment of like different people drinking and watching the show.
Is there a table open?
Yes. Actually, this one here is open.
Awesome. I'm going to recommend, but recommend without the option of a question. To Syl that we go sit down. So it's one of those like I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Come on," and then I just grab his shoulder pad and start pulling.
Do you
Goes
go
to go
with
sit.
her?
Yeah, he'll grumble, but he'll do it.
Okay.
I'll tow along.
If I
He
see them
will-
gathering, I'll get up off the stool I'm sitting on at one of the machines and join everyone.
Yeah, Syl will insist on sitting on the far side of the table so that he can still eye the dragon.
Without turning his head or anything. Yeah. Perfect.
The singing's far less interesting to Gendry.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Syl and Gendry, since you guys are facing that direction, can you make a perception check?
Nope. Too busy trying
Wow.
to figure out the rules of the
Can I-
game.
I can give one of you guidance.
Not me.
So you
Oh
want
my
guidance?
goodness.
Have guidance. Cantrip. Here you go. Merry Christmas. Have guidance.
A whole 14.
All right.
Better than a 5.
So, Syl, you do notice that, like, not only does he look sad and dejected, but he has, like, a mostly empty cup in front of him, and he has, like, one gold piece that he is slowly, like, turning over on the bar. Like, he's trying to figure out what to do with it, basically.
I've never known dragons to be poor.
The ones that are usually dead.
Wow.
I missed that Radix. We had Zoom Dog over here.
Oh, no.
If a dragon is poor, they're usually dead.
Or dying. Abandoned.
Unfortunately, that one is not dead yet.
Silraz. These are not. And she air quotes our dragons.
I mean, they're not exactly on good standing where I am from either.
Do we want to risk our friends here kicking us back out to the Harmonium?
Not particularly, but given that there are other patrons here and it hasn't eaten everyone,
I am going to I like I go, you know what? And I hit my hands on the table, not like hard enough to like shake anything, but like as I push myself up from my seat, and I'm just gonna walk over and sit next to the dragon.
You
That seems
sit-
like a bad idea.
When you sit down, it looks over at you and goes, "Hey."
Oh, hi. And I
Mm,
wave for the bartender.
bartender
Server,
looks
whoever.
over. Like, well, what can I do for you for?
Do you have any mulled wine?
Mold wine? Like
Mold?
wine with mold in it?
No, with mulling spices, like spiced wine.
Oh, yes, we have that.
I would love a glass.
Okay. Well, that will be 5 silver pieces.
Yep, hand it right
Sweet.
over.
All right, there you go. Gives you wine. As he sets it down, the dragon is like sniffs the air. And he's like, "Ooh, that smells good."
It is very good. What are you drinking?
Well, I was drinking some fire wine, but this gold piece is all I have left of my hoard, and I have about 100 gold bar tabs, so they won't give me any more drinks. So just kind of stuck at the moment.
What happened to your hoard?
I had some very bad luck here.
Oh. Oh my. I had some bad luck too, and I show the singed edge of my shirt.
I'm like, oh, what did that?
That was I think they called it a slot machine.
Oh,
I
the
don't-
thingies with the arms and the.
Yeah, and you pull it down, and you're supposed to win stuff, and I won fire.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
I don't recommend it. I would stay clear from that one. It was that machine over that way.
Okay. I mean, I've been here for a while, and things were going really well at first. I had won so much money, and then it.
How did you get your hoard all the way here?
We're at a sigil is interdimensional. There's portals everywhere.
Right, but how did you carry it?
Oh, magic.
Silly me.
Okay.
Didn't think about that.
Oh, by the way, my name is Winter's Bite. Nice to meet you.
Winter's Bite?
Like, ha-cha-cha, bite.
Got it. I'm Cease. It's a pleasure to meet you.
That's an interesting name. He sniffs at you a little bit, not on you, but in your direction. He's like, "Are you an elf?"
She reaches up and touches her ears. Yeah, I think that's what these mean.
Well, there are other things with pointed ears too, but yes.
Oh, not where I'm from.
Oh.
Well, I mean orcs, but they're also kind of green. So, how long have you been sitting here?
He sits there and thinks, and the barkeep is like, "For too long."
I kind of just shoot the barkeep a glare.
He's like, "Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to keep track of time in here. There's no real indication of the different time of day."
Yeah, I noticed there's no windows.
It's intentional, so you stay here spending your money.
I see. Well, it's a good thing I'm not that into spending money to get money, I guess. What they call it? Gambling?
Gambling. Yes.
Yeah. It was fun the first time, and then I got shot with fire. Now it's not fun. I have no interest.
Oh, but you could win really neat stuff. There's magical items. I mean, there's gold, obviously. But the magical items are even better. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
Yeah, but at what cost? I mean, I'm sure I've got a friend who can fix the hole in my shirt, but she like reaches down and like fingers the little hole in her shirt, like, oh, this is gonna be a pain.
Well, I mean, yeah, your clothes got a little singed, but you're fine.
No, there's a red mark. It got me. There's an ouchie.
Can't be that bad. You look fine.
Eh, I hide it well. I spent a lot of time with wild animals growing up, so we learn like the wolves do. You hide it until you can't hide it anymore.
Hmm. Interesting.
So, what kind of climate did you grow up in?
Oh,
live in.
cold. Very
Cold.
cold. Yeah, it's like on top of a really tall mountain, and like it never unfreezes there.
Snowball fights for days.
Snowball fights?
Snowball fights. Yeah, like you bunch up snow in your hands and you throw it at your friends. You don't try to hurt them, but you kind of try to hurt them.
Sounds interesting. Hmm.
I used to watch we used to do the thing called sledding.
Mm-hmm.
And
What is sled?
sledding. We
Okay.
would take these boards from so we used to go to the lumber mill and we would borrow boards.
Uh-huh.
And we would slide down like the steepest slope we could find on them. And I
Oh.
remember one time my board got stuck like 3/4 of the way down and I flew off of it.
Oh, wow.
It was actually really cool because I landed in this huge pile of snow. I came out covered in it. It was awesome.
That was fun. I used to do that, but I just used my belly.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I would freeze.
Hmm.
I would not have enough layers to protect.
Hmm. Yeah,
my,
you're a little squishy.
yeah, my skin is not as strong as your scales.
Yeah.
I'm sure though, thinking on your current dilemma, I'm sure there's somebody here that could hire your services for something to help pay off your debt.
Services. What kind of services?
I don't know.
Can make things cold.
They probably need like ice for drinks
Huh.
and food kept cold so it doesn't perish.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that. Maybe I'll do that. Then I can leave and I'll never come back again. Get my hoard back another way.
There you go. Well, I should probably go rejoin my friends. I think this song's almost over, and I don't want to be rude and not be in my seat.
Okay. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too. And she picks up her glass and like saunters back over to her chair. Sits
ahead and
down all
take-
polite and quiet.
I was gonna say, go ahead and take inspiration for that. And you do notice that he seems a little bit less dejected when you're leaving. And he starts chatting with the bartender a little bit.
Traitor.
Not our dragon. In fact, that dragon was almost polite.
Almost.
Do you often go to try to cheer up strangers?
If they're animals.
I see.
Yeah, it's
Maybe not the best plan, given that we're, fugitives.
Thought this was a safe space.
It doesn't feel safe, but that's just me.
Maybe it's the wine talking. She takes another sip.
So yeah, the other lady keeps singing a few more songs. they're all absolutely enchanting and wonderful. Where? Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick.
We needed to like wait until the evening or something for our host. Who was it?
Shemeska?
Shemeshka?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Cool. Alright. You guys gonna hang out and listen to the lady sing the rest of her songs?
I really don't want to gamble.
But you still have gold left. Or the razor leaves left.
Yeah. Well, when you gave us the rule, well, I don't know how long we'll actually be here.
Mm-hmm.
I could wait what was it, few days or something,
Mm-hmm.
before I can spin the wheel again. Yeah, I can wait another day if we stick around. Because I'm not gonna actually put my own money in a casino.
Right. Why not? That's a great idea. Alright. So yeah, she finishes singing, and when she finishes, like everybody just like leaps their feet, is clapping and like thoroughly enchanted and excited to see her go. Or not to see her go, but because she performed so well. And then after she leaves, Seder comes back out and says, after we switch around the stage for a little bit, we'll have the Tombstone Troubadours out to play for the rest of the evening.
The Tombstone Troubadours?
Troubadours.
Troubadours.
Yep.
I
This,
leave-
go ahead.
I just kind of lean into the table, go, "What's a troubadour?"
A bard,
Oh,
musician.
why didn't they just say it was a college bards? Jeez.
So this resetting of the stage, it looks like they're clearly setting up for a band. There's like a drum set, they're pulling out guitars, like all kinds of things. Putting out like a saxophone, various instruments. And after a few minutes, a ghost dressed in a suit comes out, followed by 10 skeletons who all take up different instruments. And they start playing, and she starts singing. Are they actually doing a good job? They are. It's like, you know, like not quite smooth jazz, but like, you know.
Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Not smooth jazz, it's just how did it go? Do 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 do.
Yeah. It's not the most amazing music you've heard, but it's good, like general background music, more or less. And at that point, you know, people start getting up from the tables and going back and gambling more and stuff. Ed.
What are these? Oh, these are just tables too, right? These little red things.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys would want to do in the next little bit?
Did we know what was on this other side over here? Had that been explained to us? I see there is like a bar.
Over here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a bar. Here.
Yeah, I remember somebody went over there. There's another stage over there. There's another bar, and some other things. The kitchen is over there.
Okay, then I won't worry about it if it was explained to us before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my plan was just to kind of keep a low profiles and just not be a burden until our our host kind of arrives.
Okay.
I know we were waiting on the one person to like run an errand for us.
Oh, to pick up the stuff that you yes, that's right. All the stuff you guys had at the whatchamacalled. Cool. All right.
Gendry did want to take one pull on the slots before he went
Oh.
to bed.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
How much was it costing?
Let me look. I thought it was one razor leaf, but let me double check.
Silraz goes to stand next to him, but make sure to stand a couple extra feet away just in case he gets blasted with fire.
Yes, it is one razor leaf to play.
Okay. And what are the rules again?
Roll d6 3 times.
Like in a
Oh,
separate
you're
rolls?
just Yep, separate rolls because you want to. It's like regular slots. You 2 of a kind get you something, 3 of a kind get you something.
It's like, should I roll 1d6 3 times or should I roll 3d6?
You can do it either way as long as I know what each individual roll is.
Okay, we'll start with one at a time then.
Okay.
2.
Hey.
Wait. 5. And a 4. So
Ah. Nope, nothing. Tilt.
this is bullshit. I was trying to be done.
Aww.
Just to point this out there, the combination of your rolls was 11, so we're off to a bad start.
I did not realize that. Yay.
Don't bring that curse into this session.
Yeah, not again. Oh my goodness. All right. Was there anything else anybody wanted to get done particularly? Okay.
Did they have any sort of like cool special drinks like on special?
Yeah, they had like featured drinks, some mixed stuff. Just some of them like have different names that are clearly references to different place on the plains. Like if you have, I don't know how much knowledge of the plains your character has, but if you've heard of some things like celestial stuff or whatever, you
Sure,
pick up things like
basic
that.
idea of planes, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I'm good.
Okay. All right. In that case, about an hour or so after Cease's conversation with the dragon, things have gone on. The lights in the casino dim a little bit, and the crowd starts to murmur with anticipation. Like a spotlight, a portal appears in the hall's vaulted ceiling and casts a golden glow on the casino floor. A grand spiral staircase twists down from the portal, accompanied by an orchestral fanfare. A copper-furred, fox-headed being in exquisite gown gracefully descends the stairs. Her arrival is met with thunderous applause. And you guys do see, as soon as she gets to the bottom, like there are some patrons who like come up to her immediately and are like, oh, fawning over her, so happy to see you, you've joined us, blah blah blah, asking small favors, whatever. While others like clearly would like to talk to her but are afraid to talk to her, basically. And she seems to be gracious with all of them.
Where are the stairs?
Coming from the ceiling in the middle, above
Okay.
where she landed.
Okay.
And
So
then
they just magically appeared.
Yep, and then as
Got
soon
it.
as she gets to the bottom, they disappear again and the portal closes. So are you guys gonna...
I was gonna wait till the crowd around her thinned just a hair and wasn't, gonna put ourselves out there with a crowd.
Okay. Yeah, it takes about like 5-10 minutes. People start thinning out after like she works through the various people talking and asking favors of her.
Okay, then I'll start making my way.
Is anybody going to go with him, or?
Yeah, Gendry's gonna back him up.
I kind of eyeballed the two that are leaving and then look at Syl and then, all right, I guess we're going. And I bring my glass with me. I'm totally just nursing this mulled wine.
And she sees you approach Kata. She goes, welcome, my guests.
To our hostess, you've been so gracious. This is wonderful.
Glad you've been enjoying your time here. I understand there's some things you'd like to discuss with me.
If
May I
possible.
suggest going to one of the rooms to have a little privacy?
That would be most agreeable. I believe we were, and I gesture here, is where we've been gathering this afternoon.
That sounds fantastic. Let's go. And then she cleanly starts walking that way. Like people just part in front of her, making room, and she it almost looks like she's gliding. She moves so smoothly, as rather than actually taking steps. And she goes in the room and sits right down at the table.
Apparently, Syl and I had the same idea.
I had the
was
same
gonna say-
idea. I was just too slow to grab my token.
I was just like, Syl and Cease go in, and Cease sits on Syl's lap. No problem.
Worse things have happened. It's fine.
Yeah. And if you don't close the door behind you, she just flicks her wrist and the door closes gently. So she's like, okay, now that we have some privacy, I understand you have some unique circumstances going on.
That's a good way to put it. What of our circumstances do you know?
Well, I've heard that you somehow escaped from the mortuary and that the Harmonium is searching for you now.
They said we broke a law?
Huh. One
thought-
only needs to breathe to break their laws.
Oh, well.
That does appear to be the problem.
Your assessment is not far off. Based on some information that we've gathered, it should have been impossible for us to even get into the mortuary. Yet
Yeah.
we are oblivious how we arrived.
You do not know how you entered the mortuary in the first place?
Correct.
What's your first memory?
Some of that is hazy. We woke up there, but even some of our past is
Absent?
questionable.
Oh. I have heard sometimes, Sigil is the city of portals, and sometimes traveling through a portal, and especially if one is forced through a portal against their will, it can lead to a bit of amnesia, but that usually clears up in a few days. Have your memories been returning at all?
No. In fact, sometimes, I think I remember something, but the harder I grasp for it, the further away from me it goes.
Oh. That's fascinating.
It's annoying.
Yeah. How did you manage to get out of the mortuary?
I walked out.
You
Well,
just
we weren't-
walked out?
Well,
Yeah.
we were dead, so they didn't really want us to stay either.
Huh. I mean, That makes sense. I
Once
just
we
would
got
have
through
thought it
the-
would be harder.
Well,
Once
if
we
you're
got through
dead,
the
it is.
incinerator, nobody seemed to care.
You went through the incinerator?
It wasn't on at the time.
Oh.
Yes, it was.
Well, it wasn't, but somebody may have turned it on when someone walked in.
Oh.
And
Okay.
she like side eyes Kata and drinks out of her glass again.
Fucking
Okay.
Maurice.
Maurice? Okay.
Yes, that was the name of the individual who decided to pull the fire latch when I was inside.
hmm,
Yeah.
I wonder. It was probably one of their low intelligence helpers who was so startled to discover what I guess they would assume is living corpses that they just were like panicked.
He was a living corpse.
Mm-hmm. No, but I mean, not a living corpse, but like people who are supposed to be corpses, but not corpses. Like you guys are clearly alive and not living
Clearly.
corpses, right?
Clearly. Last I checked, yeah. Yeah, I
As
have a
far
pulse.
as we know.
Okay. That's strange.
There is a concern. Some of my companions had items that needed picked up.
Oh yes. I'm sure my oh my god, I almost said corsage. It's not right. Concierge. Yes. I'm sure my concierge will see to that and get the items for you at all haste. He is very adept at those kind of things.
Much appreciated.
Yes, look, Valak,
Valak.
language,
Yeah.
was very amenable to our requests.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. So, I have a thought how we may be able to help each other. One of the things that I am adept at here in Sigil is finding information and gathering it. Because of that, I have a lot of connections that I can make use of. I would be willing to set my resources to researching to figure out what happened with you guys, like how you ended up here, and if I can figure out why you don't have memories.
And in return, as nothing is free.
Yes, as I said, we can help each other. I used to have an accountant named R04M, and he has wandered off. And I would like him to be returned, as he knows a lot of the intricacies of my business and how things work, and that can be damaging for me.
Do you suspect that he left of his own accord, or that he was taking the information to a new employer, or is he simply a very forgetful individual?
What
He
kind of
is-
name is R004? Is this even a person?
Oh, he's a Modron.
Huh. Do I know what? I don't know if I know what that is.
That is a good question. Modrons. Would that be? I would think that would be Arcana, because it has to do with
Probably.
planes. Yeah, you could do Arcana check.
Sure. I'm super good at those. With a 6, I do not.
No idea.
Yes, of course. No drawn.
Modron.
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 Yes.
You said it's an Arcana check to figure out what they are?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll bite. No, I won't bite. What the crap is that? Ugh. Alright. Well, I was a 10, so yeah.
I mean, everybody else is trying.
Well, yeah, you get a plus 10. You better
Hey!
finally.
a low 30.
Yay.
which I believe is you are an expert on Modrons.
You've read many books about them. Probably, I'm assuming you haven't met one, but you know all the things in the books.
Suddenly, your
Basic.
memory is very clear about this subject.
I wrote my college thesis on Modrons.
They're so fascinating. But yeah, you know, they're lawful mechanical creatures that are, you know, have different parts of the planes and roam. All that jazz. All right. Yes, so he's a Modron. I think it could be one of two things. I think there's a story about the Modrons going on a march around the outlines in Sigil. He may have felt the pull to go join that march. So that would be my suggestion, is to start in the Outlands, looking around there for him. I guess it's possible that he could have gone to a new employer, but I feel like if that were the case, he I would have felt the ramifications by now.
The Outlands. Clearly, we are surrounded by portals in some capacity, so I understand how to get there. But how do we know where to go and how to get back here from there?
Oh, well, I will give you this. And she pulls out a blue lapis lazuli in the shape of a cat eye. And she's like, this is a keystone for the portals in the Outlands that come between Sigil and the Outlands. So you can use it to go out to the Outlands, and then you can use it to come back to Sigil.
Perhaps one of the magic users should keep hold of this.
I've done some basic portal theory. I can take it.
Okay. There you go.
R04M, are there any identifying marks that he would bear? Modrons are famously not individualistic.
I mean, he's one of the smaller ones. Like, he's a little, like, ball with legs, essentially. I don't know what would tell him apart. I mean, they don't answer to, they all have their own names, so I guess you would have to talk to him, basically. But there aren't that many Modrons around either, so...
Unless he joined a great march.
If he well, yes, if he caught up with them. But from what I understand, the march was lost, so I don't think he's going to be able to find them.
That should help, at least.
Yeah, it's strange. Like, it was happened like a few years ago. Like, all the Modrons, like, we need to go do this march for whatever reason, and then nobody's seen them since.
Said we're going to the Outlands? I'm sorry, I don't have a map for that.
It also seems incredibly dangerous.
That's
Oh,
why
you
she's
guys-
sending us.
Yes. I was going to say, you guys seem pretty capable, at least from what I've heard.
Also expendable.
Functional.
Well, we're
You have
on
a
the
map?
run, so I suppose what choice do we have, right?
So, I have questions, because I'm not from here, familiar with here, know anything about here. The people that are chasing us, are they going to follow us to the Outlands?
Oh, no, they shouldn't. They usually just stay in Sigil. That's where their concerns are.
Shouldn't or won't?
Unlikely.
Okay. 2, do you have a map of the Outlands so I have an idea of where we're going? I do much better visually.
Oh, yeah, I can give you a map of the general layout of it all.
Fantastic.
I don't know the plains too well. The Outlands, is that just one place or many places?
Oh, so okay. Um, the outlet. So okay, this is Sigil. We're in Sigil. It's a big donut that sits atop of giant spire. The spire is in the middle of the Outlands, which spread around it, and it's kind of like a wild place. And there are multiple different gate towns on the outskirts of the Outlands that all go to a different plane.
Oh, okay then.
Okay.
But like you can't travel between Sigil and the Outlands have to be done through a portal. You can't like go down the spire itself or come up the spire. If you try to climb it, you would never get here, basically.
How far up is Sigil from the Outlands?
I'm not sure there is actually a number that can be put to it, because you
If
can
you were
see
flying, how long would it take to fly?
but you can't. Like you could fly forever and you would never get there.
In some
Really?
cases, it might be better to just assume things here are more conceptual than literal.
Actual? Oh, fascinating.
So, wait, we're not real?
Apparently.
I'm pretty sure you're real.
Is love real?
Did Gedry just admit he loves Kata?
No. That motherfucker's dragged me into so much shit over the years.
I mean,
Well, I mean, family's family.
I
We're
would
not
not
family.
call our relationship family, no.
Really?
No. Do you
Well.
Yes, the uncanny resemblance.
Well, Silras wouldn't call our relationship family, but I consider him family.
Mutual benefit? Acquaintances?
I owed him, so he dragged me into several cons and schemes over the years.
Ish.
would- Several-ish?
I wouldn't put a number on it.
Gedry, I am so sorry.
Why would he be? There were benefits all around.
It was my choice to cooperate. I could have told him no at any time.
Okay then.
It was a duty or an obligation, not duress.
Okay. As we're talking, like I finish my wine, and I summon my familiar to have it sit in my lap, and I'm just petting a fox.
By familiar, are you summoning your like fire spirit thing?
Get my chimeric fox.
And that's the actual the one mechanically that you use as like a true familiar.
Yeah, like it's a legit familiar,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the fire
okay.
dude. I'm not petting the fire dude. Although that would be funny.
Yes, Mitch. That's gonna be its name.
That'd be a waste of a good whatcha-jigger. Mm-hmm.
Cooldown feature.
I don't remember what it's called. Wild shape.
Mm.
So, do we know where in the Outlands this gem is going to deposit us?
Yes. 1 second.
Okay. If you could just mark it on the map for me, that would be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, that way. Whoa. Ah. It will not put you in the gates town of Torch, but near that town.
Torch?
Torch.
Like fire on a stick?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Exactly. There.
Is there any other information you can give us regarding the Outlands?
I don't know what would be specifically useful. They're a varied place. I would guess you would probably want to head towards the Automata town first. Just because, Modrons.
Can you spell that out for me?
Automata. A.
As we will try to type and almost spell
Yeah.
automata.
But does it end with? Oh, never mind.
It ends with an A. Automata.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Have you sent any other groups looking for R04M that we should be concerned about running into?
No. I've actually just recently discovered this issue, and was just beginning trying to figure out what to do about it. So we'll be hopefully the only group that needs to go after this.
And does anyone else know that this person, this R04M is missing? And I mean, is this just you're aware of it and we are now recovering, or are other people aware of the significance?
As far as I am aware, the only people who know about it are the people who are much higher up in the casino with me, like the people directly below me, and none of those people would reveal the information.
Will we have a way to or will you have a way to contact us if you find any information while we're gone, or are you simply just waiting until we return, if we return? I have no idea how long this will take.
Yeah. I think I have magical means I could get a hold of you if I need to. But in general, I would think it would wait until you return. Unless I found something that was pressing,
I see. Okay.
Well, I would say it's safe to say we can't leave until we get our things. So we at least have the rest of today. If there's additional supplies we need before going, who should we reach out to regarding that?
Well, you are free to stay here as long as you need to. You can certainly make use of my concierge, but also, as long as you take care to avoid the harmonium, you should be safe out in Sigil as well. But keep a low profile. Would be my suggestion.
I thought we were keeping a low profile. Okay. Okay. Were there any specific I'm gonna say like commands or prompts, or I don't really know how these automaton, is that what you called it?
Modrons?
Modron. That. I'm not sure exactly how they work. So is there something specific we're supposed to inform it, or are you just like bag it tonight and bring it back?
I'm sure that if you explain to it that about that he is breaking a contract with me by doing what he is doing, he will be more than willing to come back. If for some reason he's gotten corrupted or something and he's not following his protocols, which, should not be a thing, if you could subdue him and bring him back, that would work too. If all else fails and you need to kill him, I would be disappointed. I would prefer not that option, but if that's the last resort, that's the last resort.
Okay.
Understood.
Retrieval at all costs. Got it.
All right. Well, if there are no further questions, I should probably get back to tending to things. Oh, also, I almost forgot I'm sorry. I have instructed my concierge as well that when he brings you your stuff, you each will also have 300 gold as well to help you cover expenses while you are undertaking this task for me. I know we are trading favors, but I think you may need supplies or whatever, and it will help you on that.
Appreciated.
Much appreciated.
Very generous. Thank you.
Okay. I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here, and hopefully I will see you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. She leaves.
Yeah, like when she stands up to leave, I like stand and thank her and sit back down when she walks away from the table. I look over at Gedry. What the heck did we just agree to?
The recovery of an ex-employee who she would rather see dead than free.
What is it?
Modrons are from the plane of Mechanus,
God bless
which
you.
it's a plane of strict law and order, primarily over everything else, where the Hells are evil and this Elysian Fields and the Celestials are good. Mechanus is law.
Okay.
They are a heavily stratified group. Each of them takes the form of essentially a platonic solid. So the lowest ranks are a sphere, and then there's squarish, like triangle-ish ones, and then squarish ones, and then pentagon ones, and so on up. Loosely, they have other little weird features, but that's the rough ranking system they have. From her description, I assume he's a ball, possibly a triangle. They will have legs and arms and faces and possibly little wings.
Okay. So... Okay.
She is correct that if they have a contract, it should abide by the contract unless it's been corrupted somehow.
I'm more concerned about tracking. One, when there could be many.
If you can find the march, then that's bad. Nobody really understands the Great Modron March, but it's done immense amounts of damage in the past when they've decided to get up to their things.
Okay.
It's essentially an unstoppable force that even gods fear.
My concern is if there's many Modron, how do we find one amongst the many? What makes this one Modron stand out?
His name is R04M.
Roform?
He might respond to that, or like Rome, perhaps, but it would best to be exactly accurate and go with R04M.
Okay.
Yes, that are roaming Modron is named literally Rome is hilarious.
So But he could look identical to others.
If he finds others, but the Great Modron March is lost, and he likely... This is where we get into areas of theory where nobody has... What's her name?
How is it
Worked out.
lost? If it's a group of Modron, you should be able to spot it.
You would think Shemeska said it is lost. She would have better knowledge than I would.
Who's Shemeska?
If you imagine all the Modrons of Mechanus gathering together in an army and marching across the plains, you would think someone would notice, which raises significant questions as to why it is lost. And where it could be.
I thought no one understood it. How did they know it's lost?
If they know they're not in Mechanus, and they don't know where it is, it's lost. The Modrons may not consider themselves lost, but nobody knows where they are or what they're up to.
Okay. So, according to this map, she's dropping us in a place between a ribcage and Hopeless.
Some of the plains are very bad places, yes.
These names are very concerning.
There's nice ones on there too. Ecstasy, Glorium. They're just across the map from us.
Yeah, I see this. So, I'm assuming Torch is a city.
She said it was a gate town?
I don't know what that means.
Portal town? Like...
You know of the outer plains, right? At least? The
So
Hells,
that's
the
how-
Elysian Fields.
I know of the Plains of Power.
Yeah, yes, those are the planes we know.
But they are not the ones he was naming.
Then perhaps you have been dragged from an even further cosmology than mine, since this does seem familiar to my studies. But essentially, how to break this down.
I need a stiff drink.
Imagine worlds that are the incarnations of theoretical concepts. So you have to take the concepts of... Primarily, it boils down to the two axes of good versus evil and law versus chaos. And each of the planes represents some aspect around that chaos. So in some cases, like Automata, and Mechanus, where this thing is trying to go, they are agents of law. So they are neutral on the good and evil axis, and all the way on the law axis. Some of the Hells might be fully evil, but not consider whether they're law or chaos, and so on and so forth. It just depends on exactly which area they are on that axis system, and each of these gates would lead to one of those incarnations.
So we're going to Torch, that to me says fire, and we're in a hell-based town. Going to an undead one or a dead Rigus, like, this is scary, if I'm being forthright about it.
I'm not
It's
sure
highly uncomfortable.
I'm not sure of the names on the map because I know the plains, I don't know the outlands. So I can make guesses. There are 16 towns, so they likely lead not just to... I can't remember exactly how many outer planes there are, but there are also the inner planes to consider, which are elemental. So, plane of fire, the plane of water, the plane of earth and air, and the border zones between those. Torch may lead to the elemental plane of fire, if not at least to one of the Hells, which is bad. I don't think I should.
I don't
have to emphasize that.
Know how all the portals work. It's like it's not just like a bridge that anyone can just come and go. Like there's
That's what the key is for, and I hold up the lapis lazuli thing.
great.
I mean, the good news is we don't have a key for the other links to the outer planes. So, as long as we don't get captured and dragged through them, we should be okay.
Perfect.
Don't go
Should.
through weird magical doors that you don't understand.
There's a lot of should going on around here.
I'm not from here either. I've read some books.
All of these are weird magical doors that I don't understand.
I agree.
I should be able to give us some guidance on the way.
Back to your old tricks.
They're the tricks I know.
Yeah, well, they've worked out pretty well, so
They have limited applicability here, but they should be...
better than what we've got, which is nothing, right?
Yeah, like if we can take some time so I don't have to spend any energy on it, I can just lay it out properly. I can't predict much ahead of time, but I can at least, once we land in Torch, determine if heading towards Automata will be a productive route for our quest or not. And if not, then we can spend more time to determine what would be the correct route.
While we're talking, I get up and I get a candle out of my backpack, and I walk over and I melt the bottom of it just enough so I can stick it in my wine glass, and I put it in the middle of the table. And while we're talking, I'm just like, light on, light off, light on, light off. Like it's almost like a fidget thing. Just so you guys know what's going on in the middle of the table right now.
And if this takes us more than a day, I can keep us safe while we camp. Relatively. I mean, it's the Outlands.
I can keep us warm.
So while you guys are discussing, Valak comes in with the various items you guys had requested him to pick up, and he also delivers the 300 gold to you. So after he distributes all of that, yes. Is there anything else you need at the moment?
Can you get us like who could we go to get a bottle of wine?
Oh, a bottle of wine? I can fetch one from the bar if you'd like.
That would be amazing. A dessert wine if possible.
Certainly, and 4 glasses?
Sure.
Okay. He pops back out and is like, I'll be back in a minute.
So are we basically just gonna rest up tonight, start in the morning, or because it was evening, correct?
Yeah,
When we
evening,
met her.
Afternoon.
more or less, yeah.
Unless there's any additional research we can do about the Outland that would benefit us. I don't like going into a place blind, but I don't know that we have much of a choice but to go blind.
We've been doing that this entire time, and it seems to have been okay thus far.
Yeah, well,
Except for
Something
the
about
time we
trying
killed a
your
bunch
luck.
of the Harmonium Guard at a puppet show.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saw no one die.
I mean, we didn't check for a pulse, but I was not attacking to...
I saw
Pacify.
3 no one dies.
Thank you, Soras. Thank you. Uh-huh.
I won't apologize for defending myself.
No, I'm
Not
with
saying we
you.
should.
I'm mostly concerned about what we're gonna find. Looking at the names of these towns and the area that we're walking into, the names aren't necessarily nice. And they're not warm and fuzzy. And it's a place called the Outland. I just...
With this mission, I guess what's puzzled me, and I know they said she's got ears to the ground everywhere, but how did she find us, and why risk, a battle with the harmonium over us?
She may be battling the harmonium on a regular basis.
Why
And if-
send us after her lost whatever it was again?
Well, it won't ever come back that she was the one looking. We're just strangers.
We're deniable, we're also expendable.
She
And
has
we've also
something that
proven we have some power and capacity.
we are looking for answers. She says she has some, and this
But
is
what if
our
she
chance. Then
Then we'll learn that she has no answers and no means to provide them.
would mean that we wouldn't necessarily have to give back her thing either.
Is it the...
It is
Okay.
more or less a person.
So... Okay, hold on. I'm curious as to what it knows.
That would
That
be
makes
good
it-
knowledge to see if we could extract before returning.
She is willing to kill it to keep that information from getting out. I'm not sure learning it would be beneficial to our survival.
I don't know. It could be a good bargaining chip if we need it later, though.
Right after you say that, Bellic comes back in, puts the bottle and down on the table, arranges the cups. He's like, "Would you like me to pour the wine for you?"
No,
We'll
thank you.
take care of it. Thank you.
Anything else I can get you in the meantime?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Very good. He bustles back out.
I crack the wine and I just drink right out of the bottle.
I don't think we should betray our employer. But I definitely don't think that even if we wanted to consider it, that this would be the place to discuss it.
Fair enough.
We don't know how much they can observe us in their territory.
Speaking of observing, are you able to tell if the stone that they gave you is one in which they can eavesdrop on us?
Certainly, I can either do that tonight or I can do it now if you want to wait for the time. It takes a little while for me to math it out.
Sometime over the next day or two, just to make sure, because we've got to, like, hog tie or wrap it up in a bunch of fabric and shove it in a bottomless bag to get some privacy. I'd like to know that.
I'll check it tonight. Higher advanced magics might be able to bypass it, so it's not a guarantee.
Oh, something about this feels really horrible.
I'm not powerful enough to scry my enemies, but Shemeska knows us now, and that's one of the ways to make it much easier to scry a certain target.
It's our only way back, though. Not keeping it kind of dooms us out there.
Oh, I'm not saying not keep it. I'm just saying if we need to bury it in the bottom of a pouch, wrap it in something that masks magic or something, I don't know.
I think we should be wary of betrayal, but not expect it, and to otherwise play this as straight as we can. It may be the safest course.
I believe in contingencies. If we can get what we want, then I'm fine with a straight deal, but always have an out. We don't know anything about this person.
Yes,
Kindness doesn't come free.
we don't have an out yet. Like, if something comes up, by all means grab at it. But right now, we don't have other options. I'm
Don't
not saying
like
don't be
fight.
open to them, but wait until we have those options available before we start planning around them.
I don't like fighting in a corner. I mean, there is a level of safety there that you can see everything that's coming, but you have no other direction.
This may be a simple operation, too. He may just have been misled by the call of the Modron March. We may just have to remind him of his duties and escort him back. If it's that simple, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
If it was that simple, I don't think they would be sending us.
Well, they might if they don't have authority in the Outland. Who? So we've met the authority up here in Sigil. Who has authority in the Outlands, or is?
We haven't met her. We've been made aware of the lady.
Well, I mean like the militant force.
The Harmonium are just a gang.
Oh
The
well.
Lady of Pain runs the city. She's the one who bans the gods.
Is that not who they work for?
Not from the information Shemeska gave us.
Oh, I'm all confused now.
Parisa.
Oh, was it Larissa?
Parisa tells you that. Yeah.
They are a faction that the Lady of Pain has not deemed worthy of extinction for interfering, but other than that, they make their own rules and apply them. Like any gang would. Perhaps more so than most.
Okay.
But they don't seem to have any special designation from the Lady of Pain to enforce her rules.
Do we have something similar to look forward to in the Outland?
I know little about the Outland. I suspect from the description, it's likely a no man's land of sorts, without any strict rule other than perhaps what the Lady of Pain chooses to inflict. Which is both good and bad news.
Okay. Well, I have reason to believe we're gonna want an early night then.
But you might want to either drink up or stop before it becomes a problem in the morning.
I'll share if you want some.
I appreciate, but I'd like to be as clear as I can going into this tomorrow.
That's why I'm drinking now.
I'd rather not feel it tomorrow, but all the same, I get up. We'll come back in the morning and let's get an early start. Little nervous about this.
I'm a lot nervous. So,
Go to the door.
Convene here just before dawn?
I'll
Sounds like a plan.
nod and head out the door. And go to I think I was in here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I am now.
All right then.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. That was awesome. I love it. Were you clothed this time, Kata?
Sure.
While you guys are long resting tonight, you can go ahead and gain a level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two things that I'm going to take care of tonight. Before that all happens, I'm going to ritual cast Identify on the keystone, just to make sure there's nothing else attached to it. And I properly understand it. And I'm also going to recast Find Familiar and change Rex into something else.
Okay.
Since Splinter's character hated the fact that I had a rat,
Right.
and also we might be better off with some eyes in the sky.
Yeah. Right. So the stone is just a gate portal keystone, basically. It's used to activate a specific portal somewhere. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, she would have told you, but the portal that you need to go to is over in the clerk's ward of Sigil, and it's located near the base of a gigantic statue of a rearing three-eyed horse.
Sorry, I didn't have the notes open. You said it was in the what ward?
Clerk's ward.
By a statue of a horse.
Rearing three-eyed horse. Gigantic statue of a three-eyed rearing horse.
Yep. Definitely need a note for that.
Yeah, pumping it into the keystone too.
Yeah. Alright. I don't know. What, you guys going to level 5 now? Or is it
6.
6? Wow.
6. Ooh,
Yeah.
I get my good divination stuff.
Nice. Scryer back.
There's one of the level 6 ones for divination, where if you cast a divination spell, you immediately get a spell of a lower level back. Spell slot of a lower level back.
Ah.
This is kind of enormous for fighters, just because I get a feat. Like, I get so many feats along the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's my monk 5, so I get extra attack.
There you go.
Nice. That will come in handy.
Oh, HP. Don't forget to do HP.
Yes. That is also important.
Gotta find a flight animal I want to use.
It's not possible. Yep.
Bats are too slow.
Problem is where I'm at, like, based on how I rolled, I'm only one off from capping Constitution, and it would be beneficial to do something like that early, with the feat that I had in mind, but I also want to get my strength capped out. That seems more important.
Log.
Oh, okay. I'm just taking care of some stuff while you guys are doing that. Oh, yeah. But you have like 2 different sheets too, Sil, right? That you're switching between, so.
Yeah, one of them, thankfully, is only spellcasting.
Oh, that's good.
And, yeah. 4th, 5th, and 6th level, nothing spell-wise changes for me, so I haven't had to
Mm.
do anything with it.
The problem with only having what, like 2 combats so far is I have no idea how to like gauge what I actually need.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm making strange choices that may or may not work out.
Like, yeah, it's for me a matter of more offensive versus defensive thing, but I think I'm good whenever.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Stacy's good, but
Should
she
be
got
ready.
up to get another drink.
That's
We'll take a quick break too.
yeah. Let's do that. up and ready to go? All right. Is there anything you guys wanted to do in the casino before you leave the casino?
I want to do one more spin.
Okay. Let's do it.
I'm going to get up early and spin. And now I can delete my razor leaf box.
Oh yeah, because it's 5 razor leaves per spin, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Okay, what do I do?
All right, you go in. Roll a d10.
Six.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
What is that? All right. You win a tunic sized for you that reads, "I spun Fortune's wheel and all I got was this lousy tunic."
I leave it there.
Aww.
I'm
my
gonna recork the wine,
Uh-huh.
the half a bottle of wine,
Uh-huh.
and then seal it with wax from the candle I was messing with.
Yeah.
So and then put it in my backpack.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before you guys leave?
I am also going to spin the wheel.
Yay!
Wheel of
Yeah.
morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson we should learn.
What was the roll?
D10.
D10. 1. I'm sure that's wonderful.
Oh no.
You get no prize.
The horse says, doctorate denied.
At least you didn't mock me with a stupid tunic.
Oh, you got a tunic too?
Before Gedry leaves his room, I'm gonna like knock on his door.
Uh-huh.
Gedry, are you heading over to the wheel? You're muted.
You're muted.
I don't have 5 razor leaves to spin it.
How many do you have?
I have 4.
I will give you one.
Okay.
I give him a razor leaf,
Hey.
so he can go spin the wheel.
If not, I
As-
was going to blow all 4 of the slots.
As me and Kata walk over toward their rooms, I walk up behind Kata and tap him on the shoulder, and when he turns around, I hand him the tunic. You forgot this.
Oh. Dang. I did. I did forget it.
Go ahead and roll in this.
And I'll knock.
A 2. That sounds good.
You also win no prize.
Better than a tunic I don't want.
Like as Kata goes to knock, I'm opening the door.
Yeah.
I got you something.
I don't want that something. And I pick it up and I fold it and I put it on the shelf. And I walk out of the room and close the door behind me.
That was amazing.
I got you this tunic that's perfectly sized for me.
It's a sleep shirt.
I was
That's
gonna
what
say, girls
tiny
love
elves-
oversized shirts, right?
No.
According to my household, they do.
Not that oversized shirt. Okay, so all the slots are the same, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. I just have 3 tokens to blow before we walk
Oh,
out the
goody.
door. So I'm gonna go. Hold on. Where's the egg? Or, well, we don't actually have an exit, do we? We're gonna use the gem thingy,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go over here to this end one, and what am I rolling?
A D6 3 times.
There's 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Hey.
This is concerning.
No, you got
You
a
win
2-pair.
fire.
I think you're gonna get a prize.
You got a tooth copper gear worth 25 gold pieces. I don't
Tooth
really know what that means. No.
Copper gear?
Yep.
Hold on. Oh, stop that bad computer. Tooth, copper, gear. For 25 gold. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Here we go again.
Hey. Ooh. 1 sec. Hey, you gain 9 temporary hit points.
Ooey.
That'll
He's
be
starting
useful.
to feel really good about this.
Yeah.
It'll be useful next time it spits fire at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you feel revitalized a bit.
Last one. Here's where I get nuked.
Ooh, a 6.
One more.
Ah,
Pretty solid odds, man, given like
yeah. So make that a total of 17 temporary hit points.
If I can type.
if only this like temporary hit point translated to like the thrill of actual gambling. I can just see you be like, I need to get more.
Yeah,
need more
I feel so
leads.
good right now.
Contact high.
I mean, realistically, you outside of the fire, you haven't lost at all. You've done really well for your first time gambling.
Right?
Beginner's luck. She has no clue what she's doing either. She's just like, I pull this?
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Alright. Anything
I-
else? Okay.
I'm heading down to the bar at the bottom,
Mhm.
and my face sours noticeably when I see the dragon behind the counter. It looks like.
you
Works
you
here
walk
now?
up and it looks like he's chilling a bunch of drinks, and then the bartender is like making them into slush, so slush frozen drinks essentially.
Gotta get myself one of those. I have a drink ticket.
Yeah, that's exactly. I wanted to spend my drink ticket before I left. So
You walk
I go
up
up
and the bartender's like, oh, what can I get for you?
Yeah,
We have these new frozen drinks if you want to try.
is this stupid ticket good for one of them?
Sure, anything.
Yeah, I'll take that then.
All right. He makes you a strawberry daiquiri.
Winter, you got a job!
You're gonna be like, yeah, they thought it was a good idea, so this is kind of fun.
I'm so excited for you.
I may be
Nah.
here forever, but it's fun.
Oh, brain freeze. Oh,
It is noticeably cooler in this end of the casino. This is very, very comfortable.
Thank you for the suggestion. It helped.
I'm glad I could help.
let's find Gedry before he. Well,
Leaves
don't know
without
what's
us.
sure.
Soras turns around from the bar with his drink, and as he does, he turns toward Kata and just kind of grumbles, at least it's basically enslaved.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, remember the exit is off this direction. I forgot. That was where you guys ended. That's why you had seen the left part of it. But I
Do
won't
we-
make you guys walk over there.
Do we want to physically exit or just go back to a room and use the little...
No, we the little thing doesn't work until we go to the clerk's ward, so we have to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I make everybody aware. As soon as we exit this building, we will have... And like, you see her, like, I'm like doing math.
Mm-hmm.
My character maths better than I do. What the heck? I'll explain my confusion in a minute. We'll have about an hour to get there. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace
Mm-hmm.
for us to get there safely.
Okay.
So, guys, make sure you're ready to leave and go straight to wherever we're going. Okay. My look of confusion is I have Pass Without Trace on my spellbook 3 times.
Oh,
Um,
fascinating.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
what do they say? Because
One of them is my single use. I don't know
Did
what
you-
the other 2 are.
what do you mean?
It should
instantly?
say under them.
That's what I'm looking at. So 2 of them say Elven lineage spells, and 1 says Druid.
So you probably get it from your elven heritage, whatever you picked for your
Oh, well,
your
well,
type
hold
of
on.
elf.
Species. Yeah.
Did you-
So you as a so this is a mechanical thing, and I'm gonna not assume on the part of the DM.
Mm-hmm.
You as a wood elf always have Pass Without a Trace. Like you can use it once without using a spell slot, but you can also use it as if you were you always had it prepared. So you can technically unprepare that spell as a druid spell and pick something else because you'll always have Pass Without a Trace to use.
Probably pick something that involves healing.
Are you a land druid or no? You're the wildfire. I was wondering if
Man.
it was one of the bonus spells that you got from your subclass.
No, it's totally just the wood elf, because the way that D&D Beyond has to make it work is you get the once per long rest, and then the second one is as if you had it prepared.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out another one to take. I have no idea.
All good.
But yeah, so I let you guys know I'm gonna cast this as soon as we leave. So be prepared. We'll have 1 hour to get to our destination. Who has the map? Do we know where we're going?
I thought you had them.
I have the map.
You were the one that
Oh, I
asked
do.
for it.
I do have the map. I do have the map, and she like pulls her backpack around,
Mm-hmm.
lifts it open, pulls out the bottle of wine, hands it to Sil. Hold that. Takes out the map. Hands him the map. Takes the bottle of wine. puts that back in the backpack.
Okay.
Takes the map.
When you open the map, you notice that the arrow that marked where you were has updated to where you are. And also there is a new mark on there indicating where you need to go to find the horse statue for the portal.
Is there a clear delineated path to get there?
It's a bit winding because you're not switching sides of the thing, but it's city, so there's not a direct route to where you're trying to go.
But there's a clear path. It's not like I think it's this way, but it might
Yeah.
go this way. Like it's just a clear.
There
do,
actually
but-
looks like there's like 30 different ways to get there, really.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I love how we have the WoW quest tracker right now.
So you guys, are you trying to stealthily move through Sigil, or like how were you going to go about doing this?
I am trying to be stealthily.
Yeah, I don't know if the intent was to like slink in the shadows or just do our best to not draw attention.
Right.
Not draw
Well,
attention.
like I think like stealth check in the city can be either like running on the rooftops, going in shadows and stuff, or it could be trying to blend in with the crowd and moving, basically. I think
I
either
think-
could work.
Yeah, I think the latter would be how I would envision it, but I'm not the spellcaster.
And if nothing else, it gives us an hour of not being able to be tracked.
Go ahead and do stealth checks then, and then I need whoever's leading to do a survival check to make sure that you follow well, to see how long you take. getting there.
Whoever is leading, which I think is Cease.
My survival is 8.
Yeah, I'm also trained in it, so I would like to give you the help action on that if I can.
What is? Remind me what help is.
Advantage.
Okay. Plus 10 to all stealth checks for pass without trace.
Okay.
37.
Oh my god. 28.
Wow.
Nat 20.
Hey.
30. Oh my god, we all did so well.
I know.
You used all your good rolls right here. Good job.
Yep.
Full snapping turtle stealth.
Listen, we're all the sneaky. All right, so I'm sorry, I forgot already what the help action was.
Advantage.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
excited
so-
about the.
Mm-hmm.
So you.
Yeah.
There you go. There's
Cool.
another nat 20.
Yay. So yeah, you guys move through the city, blending in very well. You run into no problems on the way, and you make it over to the statue like in a half an hour. It's really fast. So. And the portal is very obviously like right near the base of it. Nobody's guarding it. Basically, you can assume that since you need a key to activate it and make it let you go through, that they don't feel the need to guard it because it's already controlled who can go through them.
Is the area around it busy?
It's kind of like in a courtyard-ish, so it is, but like nobody's paying any attention or anything. It's fairly common to see people going in and out of portals.
Well, let's make our way.
Gidget will pull the keystone out and walk up to the portal.
All right. It hums to life. It had like kind of a dullish color to the portal, but that clears up and now it's bright blue.
And it activates just when I get close enough to it.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything else. Just
Okay,
you're
then
near it, so.
I'll gesture everybody through. Because I don't want to step through and have it shut behind me because I'm the one with the keystone.
Yeah, I'll go first.
I make like one of those, like, not like the sign of the cross, but something similar, right?
Yeah,
And then go through.
a prayer gesture.
I'll just take a quick glance around before I go back through with them, just make sure nobody's watching us, and then step through.
I'll be third through.
Okay. You find yourself standing amid ruins of weathered black marble. The last recognizable remnant of these ruins, a solitary stone archway, provides a frame for the portal you just passed through. Glittering deep blue sand spreads before you in all directions. Great impact divots mark the passage of something enormous. The trail leads toward a sudden transit in the terrain where a forest of magenta trees climbs craggy hills that look like wizened faces. Much farther in the distance, an impossibly tall stone spire stretches from the horizon into the clouds.
Is there like sun or anything, or is this like really dark and gloomy?
There is a general light, like it looks like daylight, but you can't, like there is no sun for you to pinpoint.
It's like light enough when those like persistent over cloud or cloudy days or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it isn't cloudy. It's just
Right.
You can't find a sign. Yeah.
I'll pull off to the side and Gedry will say, if we can give me 10 minutes or so, I'll make sure that our path forward is the correct path to find this guy.
Okay.
And I'll start casting augury for should we go towards Automata to find R04M is the question.
I'll pull out my newly acquired axe and kind of start to do a small patrol.
Okay. Is augury the one that you get the will, woe, or will,
Yeah,
woe?
it's either good, bad, neither good nor bad, or both good and bad.
You get the will, woe. It gets a mix back.
Okay, it's not a perfect choice. There's positives and negatives I'm getting out of this, but it's not indeterminate either. So, for lack of a better option, I would suggest we go that way, but be ready to deviate from that path.
Where did we land? Or we arrived in the town?
No. You guys are in the middle of some ruins.
Okay.
On the edge of a forest, basically.
Edge of the forest. Okay.
I could try to cast further auguries, but it's going to be another 10 minutes for each one, and I don't know what questions to ask to narrow it down quickly.
It's okay. Can we tell which direction is north at least?
Spires that way, and we can either go clockwise or counterclockwise, or inner or outer. Those are probably more useful for directions here.
Okay. Okay. So I pull out a dice from my pouch and I shake it up and I throw it onto the ground, like I'm crouched, like squatted to the ground. Like, just shake it up, throw it onto the ground. All right, looks like we're gonna go counterclockwise.
You're really using a dice to dictate your actions?
Right now, I am.
This isn't a game.
But
Do you have a better option?
Automata is clockwise.
Look at the map. It's 3 up if we just go north.
Is that where it is?
That's our best
ish.
Action
The
right
closest
now.
my divination gave me was ish. Both good and bad.
Okay, so do your ask a question thing, and ask if that's where we should go.
I did. It said it
Good
was
and
both
bad.
good and bad,
So right or wrong, it's hard to say.
but not no. It's I can't tell is one answer. It's sort of an indifferent thing, but both good and bad is a separate answer from that, and this was the latter.
In other
What I
words,
suspect,
our target is there, but something will be in our way.
or we need to travel that route to find out where his path goes, but it may deviate from that path along the way. but we will have to go that way to find that. Or any of a bunch of other things, but it's not a total no. So I would recommend we go that way.
Okay.
I also have to roll my portent dice because I forgot, so I'm gonna do that now.
Roll your what?
My portent dice for
Oh,
The diviner thing.
yeah. Forget about that.
gotta do it every long rest. Which means I can't keep the nice natural one I had.
Oh.
Endis, I'm absolutely waiting for your cat to fall off its perch.
She... Oh, that's not too bad. She fell up there the other day, actually.
I just see her slowly slinking.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm waiting for it.
I mean, cats are liquid, so.
Yeah.
She likes hanging. I don't know why.
Nell likes to see the world upside down too. It's really weird.
Alright.
Did we have a reason that we needed to go to Torch?
No, this is just where it took us.
This is where the sigil or the keystone takes
Right,
us.
no, I'm saying, is there a reason for us to go into the little port town?
Nope.
I don't know if it's to one of the hell dimensions or to the plane of fire, but I can't see that anything there would be of use to us.
I have zero desire.
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear.
Are there
Perhaps we
any
can-
animals in the forest? Like, do we hear birds and stuff, or is it just like dead?
Give me a perception check.
Define animal.
I specifically said like birds chirping and stuff.
There's a weird sky tentacle thing over there that's kind of chirping.
No, 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 nope. Don't count that. Nope.
Ah.
13.
Yeah, you do hear general like animal-ish sounds. You can't really place like what any of them are though. Like they remind you of animals you've known of, but none of them sound right, basically.
Okay. I summoned my little fox friend and basically just to have them like help stay on alert
Mhm.
while we're traversing an unknown area.
That's a good idea.
So your
Looks-
intention is to head towards Automata, yes?
It looks that way.
Rex has a new form, so don't freak out, and I'll summon my familiar too. Who's now a crested eagle. We'll just drop in here.
Oh, he's
So pretty.
And he's like 3 feet tall.
All right. So you guys head out pretty easily. Like it's a forest, but it's not like a dense forest or anything. You can pass pretty easily. You do hear various sounds of wildlife like around you, but like nothing too big or, you know, anything you would be concerned about. You don't really see anything. It's like everything's kind of keeping their distance from you as you're passing through. One thing that you do notice after you guys have been traveling for a little bit was, remember when you first arrived, there were the tracks of something that was ginormous that was going off in one direction. As you're
Mhm.
heading out the way you went, those tracks come back in on your path and start heading the same direction that you were going.
Is there a way to determine what is making that track?
You can do a survival check to check on it.
Sure. Hey, that's not too shabby at 23.
Hey, nice. You know those tracks were not made by an animal, and you think they were made by some kind of large device or machine, maybe magical?
A magical machine.
Or device.
well, whatever made this isn't like a beast or an animal or something. It's a thing? Like I mean, if you look here, it's almost like there are like rivet bolts or something around the edge. Whatever made this was made.
Could be a Modron, though I haven't heard of many that size. Let's hope it's unrelated.
What
It's-
size was it again? Like the prints.
They're described as great impact divot marks that marks the passage of something enormous.
Well, something this size, you should be able to feel it moving. Like the ground would tremble with something of this size.
Yeah, you guys keep continuing the way you were going. That is now the way of the tracks as well.
Great.
After another while of walking, you see amid a grove of strange trees stands an ornate tower. Around it, toppled pillars lie scattered. A short stairway rises from the ground to a stone terrace where 6 openings lead into the structure.
Based on the map, do we know this is like we have not even come close to our destination, right?
So something that you will realize pretty quickly as you're walking is there is no scale at all on the map. So it is like you have general relationships of where things are, but no idea of how close or far they really are.
Shremeshka also only kind of thought he might head towards Automata. Like, it wasn't that he was definitely there.
Right.
So, who knows how far he is.
And looking at this tower, do we see any other kind of life nearby, like something guarding it maybe, or?
Nope.
I look back at Cease and Gedry and Silraz. Is this it?
Automata?
Sure.
It looks like
No.
a single tower.
Did the tracks go right to the stairway?
Mm-hmm. Like, not to the stairway specifically. Like, it looks almost like the tower itself might have been what made the tracks.
Oh. That's it. Huh. And I like gesture to Gedry. That's this. And I like point tower, then down to the track, tower, down to the track. Moving tower.
I'm
It's-
sorry. What?
It's
Moving tower.
mechanical. It's mechanical. R04M might have checked it out. It may be what lured him here. I could ask the ether again if you push me to.
I don't know.
Wonder who owns it, if it is not. Well, the worst. Yes. Sorry. I had the monitor for the kids. Worst cases, we ask if. I mean, best case is yes. RO4M is inside. Alternatively, they might have seen this Modron before. I don't know. Whoever is controlling this. Out of character, I want to steal a roaming castle.
Why are we walking when we can get a walking castle to chase down whatever we're going after? We'd have height so we could see further.
I'll start towards the stairwell.
You guys gonna follow him on the stairwell?
Yep.
Or to the stairwell? Are you actually gonna go up the stairwell, or are you standing at the bottom of it?
Before I go up it, I want to check it out just to make sure
Mhm.
that there's no traps, safe, that kind of thing. I don't.
Yeah. Do investigation or perception.
Okay.
Either one's fine.
Excellent. A 14.
Hey, it seems perfectly safe.
And I walk up the stairs.
All right, give me a second. Cat, can you lay down, please? Please.
Is there a door at the base of these steps?
No, it's at the top of the steps. Come on. When you
I-
guys get to the top of the steps.
Do we
Sure, go ahead.
actually see the base of the tower actually moving?
No, it's not moving right now. It's sitting.
Okay.
I don't like that my music playlist just went into like suspense music.
I love it. Perfect. Yay. Alright. This is what you see at the top of the stairs. Ignore the inner circle. I did not feel like making walls for... Well, I made walls for all of that, but it did not work properly, so you can see to the wall as yet.
Before I go up the steps, I'm gonna make sure I call my fox back.
Mhm.
So I'm going up with like my fox on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna unsummon my eagle. I don't think it's particularly useful in here.
I don't know. I'll take another step up.
I feel like we're gonna regret this.
Yep. It's all dimly lit. All of these little things are like various candles about giving some light.
I don't see a door, so start wandering. See if I can find one.
I'm gonna wander the outside.
Maybe we
Um,
shouldn't split up. Oh god.
Everybody go a different way.
Did you say that out loud, or was that a
Oh gods.
player?
It's
Oh,
Um,
it's called flanking.
The terrace on the outside has a 2-foot high lip, which is the foundation for the castle. Just to give you more of a feeling of what you're walking along on the outside.
Yeah, like I noticed, I see Syl on the inner court and see another set of steps. I'm like, oh, there must be more of these.
Mm-hmm.
Kendra just looks both ways a couple of times, then just sighs and follows Kata.
Okay. There you go.
This is the door.
Beautiful. Before you go in, you look in the interior room and you see all manner of tomes, scrolls, tablets, and folios cram the towering shelves of this airy library. An ancient wooden table surrounded by matching benches stands at the room's center near an ornate spiral staircase that climbs through the ceiling above. To the north are the statues of Githrazi soldiers and an alcove with a table covered in candles. To the south, another alcove stands a crystal sarcophagus.
Is there anything in the sarcophagus? I mean, it's crystal, so I would assume it's clear.
It does look like there is something in it. You have to go closer to see more.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right.
Yeah, enter.
Up this way, that alcove has 2 lit braziers in it, a threadbare map, and a table covered in candles and used incense sticks.
You said these were statues.
Mm-hmm. Of Githrazi warriors.
Yeah, and then this is the sarcophagus down here.
Yep.
Are these like books on the ledges?
Yep. They're full of books, scrolls, and various kinds of tomes.
I'm like investigating the books.
Yeah. You're finding things on like any subject that you could think of and some you've never heard of.
I'm specifically looking for anything about the Outlands.
Okay.
I am
Hold on, let me mute.
looking through the stuff that's sitting on the table, trying to see,
Okay.
because it looks like maybe a map or something there. Just anything that might be useful to us.
Cease, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Sure, I'm great with those. There's a 10.
So you're finding a lot of things that have to do with the planes in general and like goings on in them, but like nothing with the Outlands specifically so far.
Okay.
So what languages do you speak, Syl?
Common, Draconic, and Elvish.
Okay. There's some maps and whatnot of very similar to the Outlands map that you already have on there. Then there's also some kind of writing that you do not recognize what it is at all.
Gidry.
I call out. Hello?
Hello.
Anyone home?
Like, we're in somebody's home and you guys are rifling through their stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just investigating and reading their books. They've got good choices here.
I'm pretty sure whoever owns this place is in that crystal sarcophagus right now.
Or that's their loved one and they're upstairs.
That's worse.
Is it? I'm not touching anything.
Before going upstairs, I kind of want to get a little closer to this thing. Just you
Mhm.
said it's crystal.
Yep.
Can I see inside of it from here?
Yep. As you get closer, you can more clearly see that there is a mummified body of a Gizredzi, and you can make out at the end of the sarcophagus there's a name written Lax Uilu.
I will let you spell that.
Yeah, it's Laxuelu. No idea how that's actually supposed to be said. Probably not at all like I said it.
Is it actually written in a language we can understand?
Yep.
Okay.
Kidri, you're the smart one. Can you read this? It's some language I've never seen.
I speak common and giant.
Nope.
I can work that out when we have time, but I'd rather we're not in a situation we might die in first.
And I
How
just
dramatic.
is it just a sheet of paper?
So there are multiple different scrolls with that language on it.
I'll like roll up a couple of them and hand them to Kedri.
I'm going to step towards the table and carefully put them back down on the table.
I was gonna say you're about to steal somebody's shopping list.
Ed,
Really
milk,
trying to just
vodka.
take from people? You said the northern one was just an altar?
It's kind of like an altar.
I would like
Not
to investigate it without touching
Okay.
anything.
You can do an investigation check. Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself guidance. Nine.
Yep.
Hey.
We used all our good rolls.
Yeah, it just looks like maybe a prayer or meditation space. There's nothing to indicate like any specific god or religion or anything like that.
Okay. Do we hear any commotion upstairs?
Give me a perception check.
I'm better at those.
He hears me call upstairs, "Hello!"
What? It says it's on a 15 and you're telling me I rolled a 7? These dice lie. 14.
No, the 14 was me. You
no,
had a 23.
still got a 14. You got a 23.
Oh. I was like, what? I got very confused for a minute there.
Mm-hmm. What languages do you speak, Sil? Or not Sil, Cease.
Common, Draconic, Druidic, Elvish.
Okay. You hear some muffled conversation up above you, in a language you do not recognize.
I had a hunch. There appears to be people upstairs saying something in a language I don't know.
So maybe let's not rifle through their stuff until we have at least introduced ourselves.
Or maybe we should leave.
That too. But what if one of the voices upstairs is R04M?
Or they have him.
Crap, double crap. Oh, alright. Alright. Okay. I'm not going first.
Oh.
Alright. Kat is going first. Who's going next?
I'm going third.
I will go second. Also,
Alright.
just a point of interest for anybody else that might speak Draconic. Our Draconic is odd.
Oh.
It's like it's
off.
it's understandable. It's understandable, but it's definitely a different dialect.
Weird enough that your common is apparently the same.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've got like that southern drawl.
All right. So, Kat, as you come up, a spiral staircase emerges through the floor into this multi-use kitchen and social area. To the north, a ladder ascends the floor above, and 6 simple doors ring the room. To the west, several cabinets and cooking spaces that have been pillaged, with pots and foodstuffs scattered across the floor. Tieflings in spiked armor conspire over the table. And look up as soon as you poke your head up.
Yeah, will like come up, poke my head up. Look, hi, hello, greetings.
They both stand up and look at you and are like, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
We called asking if anyone was here, and we didn't get a response. We're here looking for someone.
And yeah, they're gonna attack you. So roll initiative.
Oh.
Well, they're just not very nice.
No.
I'm pretty
They
sure they're
really
looting
aren't.
the place. Or they're very, very, very bad time cooking breakfast.
They've had
They're
a rough
mad. Their
morning.
toast is burnt.
Let's see. I get trees. They got in. Yep. Yay! I love it when things work the way they're supposed to. It's so nice. Alright, this guy. Oh, maybe I should look at what he can do real quick. Sorry.
I think I'm in trouble because I don't have dark vision.
It's not. Is it showing as dark up there for you guys?
Yeah, I can't see anyone except for our
I see
shadow.
one weird little line which doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense at
Yeah.
all.
Oh, jeez.
And if it is
What
dark
is-
in here, I would have light up anyway. So.
Oh, I know
we
what
have-
happened.
We have what looks like there's sun shining through the window.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I see. When I made the doors, this is an issue that happens sometimes, is when I make the doors, the it will do random things sometimes, and I don't know why. But it basically made lines between the corner of the thing to where the doors are. Which I don't understand why it did that. So give me a second. I can fix this. And like the worst part is when it does this, it won't show me until like way later, you know? Like now when we're actually playing.
That's
Hey.
better.
There you go. Yeah, I was like, it's not supposed to be dark up here. There you go. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Back to this. Next. This is confusing. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yep, he's gonna go up here and stab at you with his spear. Oh, that's a 10 to hit. Assuming that misses.
That does.
Okay. Gonna try again. That's a not natural 20 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
Go away, dice. Thank you. Oh no, it's just one hit. Cool. That is 9 points of piercing damage to you. And then he's going to try and bash you with the shield he has. 22.
Yeah.
That'll be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That works.
Yep, you're good. All right. Now it's your turn.
So I'm going to double. Sorry, I just need to look at one thing really fast.
Mhm.
Where? Not that. I need the edit. Sorry, for some reason the character builder isn't showing my level 1 weapon masteries.
Oh.
So I just wanted to see which ones I had for the weapons that I had. Oh, that's gonna be like straight away from me, isn't it? That's too bad. Yeah, this is, I think, still fine. I pull out my great axe and I'm going to swing at it. At
Okay.
the tiefling. Exceptional. I'm going
Wow.
to use my inspiration to do that again.
Yeah. Hey, at least it wasn't 11.
Brock, what?
Oh my god!
What? This is
Wow.
like bad karma for saving on that shield bash, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly a miss. Second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, better.
Hey, you hit him.
25. I'm going to use my menacing attack against it as well.
Okay.
So first damage, and this is I think I have to make like macros for this, but this has an extra 3 on top of it, so that would be 16.
Okay.
Because that includes Grey Weapon Master, and then he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
I mean, I automatically damage though.
That's a whole 4.
Okay, let's fail. 6 more damage, and it's what kind is it? Slashing.
Okay.
The menacing attack says that it's frightened.
Okay.
It has the frightened condition until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just shift right here to make myself a favorable target, I guess. And no, I'm not. I'm gonna. Well, I guess can the other people get around to do stuff if I stay here?
Yeah.
They can get by you. It's fine.
Okay. Just trying to set myself up for maybe a cleave next time. So, yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Gedry, it's your turn.
I'd like to step over to there. And then I'm going to upcast Chromatic Orb at 2nd level
Ooh.
and nail the guy in blue
Okay.
in the back. Or try to. AC 22.
Yep.
Okay. Hopefully I get doubles. No doubles. 17 damage. Cold, let's say.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. It's Cease's turn.
I need a con save from the blue guy.
blue guy?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yep, that's right. That is a 19.
Crap. To figure out if anything happens if they save. No, apparently nothing happens. Well, they suck. Um. I would like to use my bonus action to hide.
What are you using to hide?
Anything I can. It's so my mantle lets me. I can be lightly obscured and use a bonus action to still hide. So anything I can find to hide,
Oh,
like duck behind the stairs or something. I don't know.
well, the stairs are down, so like they're not up for you to hide behind. You could maybe go down them and like be a little not on this
Nope,
floor.
never mind then.
Sorry.
Nope, it's fine though. I won't use bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. Syl, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to walk around here. Up to Mr. Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to lead with
Hey,
a...
Mr. Blue.
gonna lead with a flurry. So... First, unarmed. A 15 to hit.
No.
How about a 22 to hit?
That works.
Alright, he is going to take 10 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save.
Okay.
DC 15.
You said strength?
Yes.
That's 15.
Damn it. Alright, then I'm going to punch him in the face.
Alright.
26 to hit.
Yep.
9 slashing damage.
Okay.
I'm going to... Gotta think about the order of this. I'm going to take my nick attack
Mm-hmm.
with my offhand. 18 to hit.
Yep.
That is 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then my second attack from my attack is going to be at advantage because that last one was with a Vex weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a booming blade attack.
Okay.
So 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
5 slashing. And I
Okay.
don't have booming blade on this sheet. I think it's just a D8 at this level.
Unless they move, yeah.
2 thunder. And they crackle with lightning energy.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Okay. It is Blue's turn. He did not like any of that you just did, so he's gonna attack you. Burp. That yeah. Wow. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
Yeah. Try again. That's a 15.
No.
Alright, he's gonna try and shield bash you. Hey, that's a 22.
That hits.
Okay. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
I'm.
and
Oh, go ahead.
yeah. Oh, and make a strength saving throw.
I am also going to use my reaction to deflect it
Mhm.
and block 11 points of the damage.
Cool.
And since I reduced it to 0, he's got to make a dex save.
All right.
DC 15.
You monk is so awesome.
It really is. Oh, you got a 22 on that.
God damn it.
Did you roll your strength saving throw?
6.
You fall prone.
Yay.
I'm just imagining how that played out in my brain, and it had to be hilarious. That's all I can imagine.
I imagine the tiefling like hitting him with a shield, which he then like kicks back at the tiefling, and then like back at
Yeah.
Phil again.
Like he
I'm
deflects enough
thinking-
of the damage, but then he tips himself way too far over. And,
It's- Yeah, I kick the shield back at him and then fall over backward.
You're like, wait, my ankle was slightly off. Awesome. That was great. Okay. Orange's turn again. So he can't move towards you, Radix, right? But he can't attack you either, or
So frightened just says that they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while they can see me.
oh,
and
okay,
they can't willingly move closer to me.
okay,
But I mean, they can move to someone else, and they can still attack me. It's just a disadvantage.
yeah. He's still gonna attack you. That works. Disadvantage. Oh my goodness. Well, he rolled a 19 and an 18, so that's a 25 to hit.
I guess.
12 points of piercing damage.
Woof.
It's a 10 to hit, so that misses.
I'm gonna use a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
triggering. Since he hit me, I can use a reaction to use one of my superiority dice to, make a swing at him.
Ah, nice.
So I'm gonna do that. Damn it. Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna try and bash you with the shield. That is a 19 to hit.
Just makes it.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Is there any damage?
6 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Whoa, lag. 24.
Wow. All right, you're good. And it's your turn.
Okay. Um. Trying to think. Is this the stairs? Is it like where is this tiny spot where the top is, or is it over here?
This is where the top is.
Okay. So I want to run this by you before I do it. Well, actually,
Think he froze?
Well, not me.
I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Okay.
drop my axe,
Okay.
pull out my warhammer.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Hello. Okay.
You're back.
Yeah, I was about to say that all started with that one roll for the save.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
to second wind,
Mm-hmm.
which gives me healing. And this is +6, so 12 healing to me. My level 12 feature, or not level 12, sorry. Level 6 feature indicates that whenever I activate second wind with a bonus action, I can move up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. And I don't think this is going to be that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I kind of am going to drop my great axe right here.
Mm-hmm.
And as part of my attack that I'm gonna do, moving to like here, I want to like try to straddle a step and this top like I'm gonna hit it with my warhammer.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, that should, I think, a 21 to hit.
Yep.
12 damage.
Okay.
And since it is a warhammer, the mastery is to push it 10 feet, so it basically pushes it back onto the table, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like right here ish.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. And then again, the weirdness with the object interaction, I'm going to drop my warhammer, grab my great axe again as part of the second, use my movement to get over to here, and then I'm going to swing on orange.
Okay.
With my great axe. $24 to hit.
Yep.
Or add 3 to this because of Great Weapon Master, so 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cleave with that Weapon Mastery into blue.
Okay.
Granting me another attack. Which does nothing.
Does nothing. Yep.
I wish I could use Porthead reactively rather than just proactively.
Yeah, I mean...
I have to declare it first, though.
Like, I have another thing that I could use to up my hit there, but I don't think it would actually get me where I need to go. So I'm not gonna do anything about it. Orange is now not frightened of me.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be the end of my turn.
Oh, right. Cool. Thank you. All right. Where is it? There it is. Go. Ta-da. All right. It is now Gedry's turn.
Okay. I don't like that this fight has gone on this long. I would like them both to give me, I think it's an int save? Yeah, an int save. DC 16.
An int save? That's no fun.
I have a lot of int saves because they're not fun for the DM.
Well,
I'm casting Tasha's Mind Whip on both of them.
Orange got a 3.
That's a fail.
And blue got a 5.
Okay, so they each take 9 damage. Not great damage.
Okay.
It's
Blue
psychic
is
damage
bloodied.
if it matters.
And so
They
is
also,
Orange.
on their next turn, they can choose whether to make a move, an action, or a bonus action.
Okay.
Only one of those 3.
Okay.
And that's it's going to ruin Blue's day.
So, I actually have a question.
Mm-hmm.
My spell that I'm about to use specifically says that it ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
It's even
Oh,
worse than I
boy.
thought.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean the whole table will now turn into a bonfire?
Yes.
Radix, I'm sorry.
It won't just like all go up, it'll catch fire, but it's not gonna immediately be an inferno.
Sorry. Not sorry. So this is... I'm assuming this is the square that blue's in.
Oh. Yes.
Flablamo. I need a dex save.
Alright. From just blue or both of them?
Just blue, because blue's the only one in the fire.
Okay.
If the fire does spread, then it would be more, but...
Oh, okay. You said dex?
Yes, please.
Wow, that's a whole 8.
That is a whole fail. That is 12 fire damage.
Alright. Well, anything else that happens? What do you want to do?
No, but the bonfire stays.
Okay.
So, anytime... Make sure I say this right. Anytime a creature moves into the space, for the first time on a turn, or ends its turn there, it has to give me a dex save.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Syl, it's your turn.
Alright. Let's go ahead and lead with another flurry.
Cool.
Unarmed. Oh, okay. 23 to hit.
You hit.
8 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save DC 15.
Right. You're on blue, right?
Yes.
And you said strength save?
Yep.
That is 23.
God damn it. Alright, second flurry. Alright, now my dice are lagging. 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That's gonna be 10 bludgeoning. And then I am going to do my normal attack again, punch him in the face. 24 to hit.
Yep.
11 slashing.
Okay.
Offhand, punchy in the face. 21 to hit.
Yep.
3 piercing.
Okay.
And extra attack with advantage from the Vex. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That will be 5 slashing. And oh, that's right, I couldn't add it to the sheet. 7 thunder, and they're still crackling with energy.
Well, his corpse is crackling with energy.
His corpse can crackle away while it burns in the fire.
Yes.
Then, well, since it died, I'm going to walk around the bonfire table
Mm-hmm.
and end my turn.
Okay. Cool. Orange's turn. Ooh. Wonder what it does. Alright. It's apparently mad that you just killed his friends, so he's gonna attack you, so. 25 to hit.
A little bit, yeah.
11 piercing damage.
I am going to deflect that.
Okay.
You said 11?
Uh-huh.
God damn it. I only
Wow.
deflect 10 of it. So
Well,
don't-
that's still good.
Yeah, but
Um,
if you deflect it all, you get to have the chance at
Yeah.
redirecting it back.
I would like to use a reaction
Mhm.
to use my Sentinel since it hit one of my people.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
Come on, man.
Wow. You need to change dice, man.
I guess. Yeah.
All right.
It
He
wasn't-
rolled a. Go ahead.
It was an 11, so
He rolled a natural one on his second attack, so he's gonna try and bash you with his shield.
okay.
That's a not natural 20 to hit you.
Yep.
That is 8 bludgeoning and make a strength check.
$21.
You succeed.
Yay! I don't fall over that time.
Yes.
Actually, I forgot that I could only move to there because of having to stand up last time.
Ah.
But still within range of him, so.
Yeah. That's fine. All right, Kata, it's your turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna drop my great axe, pull up my sword, and swing. I'm gonna not do anything there. That's gonna be a miss, but he still takes
Uh-huh.
4 slashing damage because of the Gray's mastery of my sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then swing again, second attack, which fails again, and he still takes another 4 slashing damage.
Do you have to like is it anytime you miss and it doesn't matter how much you miss by, or
Correct.
that's crazy?
Yeah, it says if your attack roll with my greatsword misses a creature, you can deal
Mhm.
damage to that creature equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack roll.
Wow.
So, based on my dice, I'm gonna start pumping for misses too.
Anything else you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another second wind to gain hit points. Balls, 8.
What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it has, for some reason, instead of the 1d10 plus 6, it has a 1d10 and then a plus 6. So I'd have to click it twice for some reason,
That's weird.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. Gedry, your turn. Kill him.
I'm not wasting resources on this guy. I'm gonna mind sliver his brain to pieces. He gets to give me a saving throw. Again, int.
An int throw. Okay.
DC 16.
Oh my gosh. See if I can roll good this time.
No good.
Well, better, but not good enough. That's an 11.
Okay, that's 4 psychic damage, and he gets a negative to his next saving throw.
Okay.
Minus 1d4.
It's minus 1d4?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay. Cease. Your turn.
Okie dokie. How fast is my fire spreading?
What's the... Like, does it say... Is it just like regular fire, or does
It's a
it say
bonfire.
anything? It's just like a...
It's a
like
bonfire.
It's not a magical bonfire. It's just a bonfire.
No, magic bonfire. It specifically says you create a bonfire on ground that you can see within range. Until the
Uh-huh.
spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube.
Uh-huh.
The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried. And then it goes
Oh.
into the whole damage situation.
So, well, that would mean like some of the chairs are in its area, but the table itself is not in its area.
Okay, then I'm gonna break concentration and cast it again.
Okay, that works.
I need a dex save, please.
Orange.
I do like bonfire as a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
It's underrated, I think.
What?
I get it
That
because
is
I'm
not
fire
what it
druid.
said it rolled. But whatever. That's a 6.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the absolute best. Oh, it's nighttime and we need to light a fire?
Yay, I get to do it! So, it's actually 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Because I have an ability that any of my fire damage dice, if it's a 1, it's actually a 2.
Okay.
I was just so happy to see that. See, I got to use that. It was beneficial. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Syl, your turn.
Okay. I am not going to flurry this time, but I am going to lead with a bonus action unarmed attack. Balls, 11.
Yep, nope.
I'm going to now save my inspiration. I'm going to punch him in the face. 24 to hit.
Yep.
6 slashing.
Okay.
Offhand punch him in the face and miss.
Mm-hmm.
And main hand with booming blade. 20 to hit.
Yep.
Hey, max damage for 12 slashing and 7 thunder, and he is all crackly.
7 thunder. Alright. Does the crackling do anything, or?
If he moves, he takes extra damage.
Ah, okay.
Willingly move, not like
Yes.
Right.
Otherwise, that would be awesome with grappling.
Mhm.
You just grab him and drag him around. Alright. And that's it for your turn?
Yeah, sorry, I'm done.
Back to him. I think he's gonna go back to Kata this time. And he misses you. And he misses you. Oh wait, it's the wrong one.
Then, if he missed me, I'd like to use a reaction
Go ahead.
to riposte.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my superiority die things. When a creature misses me with a melee attack roll, I can take a reaction to attack it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, dude. You take 4 more damage. plus 1d8. Hold on. No, I can't do that because it missed. So
Okay.
just 4.
Alright. It's a battle of 1,000 tiny cuts at this point.
Mhm. Okay, that was his second, sorry.
Yeah, he missed on all 3. I went ahead and rolled the
Nice.
last one.
Alright.
Literally, he rolled a 12 to hit on every single attack that round.
Perfect.
Like, what is happening? It's your turn, Kata.
I
Okay.
need a dex save because he ended his turn in the fire.
Ah, right. Yep.
Would be hilarious if that kills him.
That's a 21.
All right,
Oh.
nothing happens.
Okay. It would have been hilarious if that killed him.
You don't want to stand here and die. That's fine.
All right, Kata, your turn.
Okay. Great sword swing. I'm just pumping out the 13s again, so he takes 4 more damage.
Okay.
Have a 13 to hit plus whatever your bonus is for your next roll.
Okay.
Because I want this over.
Okay. Then if I'm replacing it with a 13, I have a +7, so that's a 20 to hit.
Okay,
Hit
yeah.
him in the armpit.
Then I do like an uppercut with my sword,
Uh-huh.
doing
He's
plus,
dead.
plus 3 to that, so 17.
Yeah, he had 6 hit points left. Jeez. That was wild, guys.
Weird question now that this is done. Did these things have resistance to fire?
No,
Okay.
it did not.
Cease, put your fire out. Damn it, what the... I'm like stepping off this table.
It wouldn't let me delete it.
Oh, it went away.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Not
Step
sorry.
over and just start spraying cool mist. My elementalism cantrip, trying to douse whatever fire is on there.
Yeah, the table is basically like half burned, but yeah, go ahead.
It's not ash yet. It's fine.
It's got scorch marks.
I drag Orange's partly charred corpse off the table.
Okay.
I start investigating the tables on the side.
What room are we in? That room. You find there. So over on the tables, it was a lot of like food prep and whatnot area, and it's mostly been plundered. But you do find 14 days of rations on there,
Crap.
which are mostly pickled radishes.
Great.
I'm guessing these guys don't live here.
I don't know if I have
I-
inventory space for that.
I am going to rifle through Orange's.
What was that?
I'm going to rifle through Orange's corpse
Oh,
to look for
Yes.
goods.
they actually each both had a spear and a
Stop it.
nondescript, shield, whatever. Do they have anything else on them? Wow. Yeah, they don't have anything else on them. Just the shield and the
Yeah.
thing. You would think they would have armor, but
If they were looters, they weren't very good at it.
No, but maybe we can find the owner. They may have already dispatched them, but if they're hiding, they might reward us.
I'd like to listen on the other side of this door to see if there's anyone in there that I can hear.
give me a perception check.
Man, you're right. I gotta switch this die. 10.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yep, you don't hear anything. Nothing there.
Okay. Then, since I don't hear anything, I'd like to open the door.
Alright. Door opens.
What do I see? I see a desk. A bed.
Yes. Next page. Burp. A sizable desk stands opposite the door in the scruffy study. Cabinets, crowded bookshelves, and maps of the outer planes cover the room's walls. In the south corner stands a simple cot, and that's it.
It said maps of the outer planes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll yell to Gedry. I think I found some plane stuff for you in here.
Let's find out if this is still owned,
Mm.
or if we can find the owner, we can have a chat. If he's been killed, we can loot the place.
Before
Possibly
you
figure out
go,
how to control it.
before you go back out there, you are about to be attacked.
Excellent.
Yes. That's a 27 to hit.
By what?
Said,
You'll see in a second.
I just said we were going to try and find him and help him.
Um,
Or maybe it's the third
that's
tiefling.
25 points of slashing damage,
Holy God!
and you know
The frick is that?
A rogue.
that's the thing that you see in front of you.
Why did you not see that coming?
Was it the desk?
I think it's invisible.
So,
Oh. Oh, fuck! Help!
yeah. Let me get Yibri in the combat tracker again. Hold on. Alright, and roll initiative again. Alright. Kedri, it's your turn. You probably can't see it from there, but you probably heard Kata be very hardly hurt with the giant axe.
The 12. I'm first. Oh God, what is that?
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
What to use on it? I'll give it another problem to deal with. I need a token, Arlie,
Okay.
in the room somewhere. As I'm summoning a shadow spawn. Which one?
Make the token, or did it just... Nope. Okay, 1 second. There you go.
Yeah, it's already locked in. I'm gonna go with the Fury version of this. So I would have summoned it in there. And if I can't see, I'll just move around so I can't see.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I'm pretty sure it attacks when it appears. Yeah, so it takes its turn immediately after mine.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm telling it to attack. Sorry, this is the first time I've had to summon this guy. Where is this stuff? He does have advantage against things that are frightened, so if you can apply frightened, that would be good.
Yep, I can attempt that.
Well, that's that's not supposed to be the damage roll. I'll take that damage roll if it hits, even though it's
Yeah.
spell attack modifier. So +8 to whatever I roll. Well, it's a 27 to hit.
Yep, you hit him.
So 4 cold damage.
4 cold
No,
damage.
3 more than that. 7 cold damage.
7
the
cold
spells.
damage?
Yeah, it also adds the spell's level in cold damage, and on top of the
Okay.
+3.
So, you notice that you think the thing, like, got him pretty good, but it doesn't look like it did quite as much damage as you would have expected.
God damn it!
Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
Silras.
All right. I hear him yell. I run to about there
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much make the same reaction as Gedry. What the fuck is that? And then squeeze past
Stop asking and kill it.
and come over here and gonna lead off by just kind of like roaring at it.
Okay.
Mechanically, I'm applying a hunter's mark.
Okay.
And I am going to punch it in the face.
All right.
That is 17 to hit.
Nope.
Well, that sucks. My offhand is going to be a booming blade attack. 21 to hit.
Yep.
That is 7 piercing and 4 thunder. And he's crackling, so if he moves, he takes more.
You said 4 thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is it.
All right. Cease, it's your turn.
I needed Syl to take longer.
It was resistant to cold. Maybe it's not resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Cease's fire stuff ignores the resistance.
Does it?
It does
She
now.
actually took a feat for that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I just gotta figure out. I was trying to figure out if I can actually summon my dude in there, or if I'm not gonna be able to see the space, or if it. Like, I was trying to figure that all out.
I think you can see enough of it to summon wherever in there. It's fine.
Well, I'm looking at like the distance from me.
Okay.
That whole mumbo jumbo. That doesn't help. Okay, well, we'll wing it. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Everybody's coming over to the door. There's some there's a commotion. I'm gonna meander over. Yep. No. And I do the whole fire guy. So I need a
Okay.
fire token, please.
All right. Is
And-
it like a fire elemental, or what is it exactly? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so it's a wildfire spirit, is what it technically is.
Oh, I wonder if that's a thing.
Small elemental.
All right.
A lot of the summons don't seem to be in the monster list, which is a bad choice, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it's just like, what? No, that's large. What the hell? Oh. Oh man, I think this will work. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah,
There
sure.
you go.
So, I'd like to summon it behind him,
Okay.
if that's
Yeah, that's fine.
if there's space, if it's doable. Fantastic. And I need a dex save from him.
All right. Is this a magical effect he's saving from, or
Fire.
is it just fire from the guy?
Yeah, it just says hold on, where is it? Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, other than me, when it appears, must succeed a dex saving throw. For fire
Well.
damage.
That is a 4.
That is a fail. I don't think there's any bonus to this. I think it's just a flat 2d6. So that would be a 6. It'd be a 6.
6.
Yep. 6 fire. And...
Alright. Oh, where did my other pen? Ah.
I'm gonna tell the dude to attack. Okay. There's a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Hope. Okay. That would be my turn.
Alright. Kata, it's your turn.
Oh, great sword.
Alright.
First roll. Terrible.
Nope.
Second roll. A 22 to
Hey.
hit.
You got him.
Okay, add 3 to the... Oh. We'll resolve this first. So 13. The last one that I missed, he should still take 4.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And I'm gonna burn a use of superiority die to do the menacing attack. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
It's not a spell. But it is against frightened in case he's immune or whatever.
Yeah. Wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, he rolled a 1.
Cool. He is frightened until the end of my next turn. He also takes
Alright.
8 more slashing damage.
Okay.
And then... Where is it? Action Surge. I'm gonna attack again twice. It's a natural 1, so he takes 4 damage. Second and or fourth. He takes 4 more damage.
Okay.
Getting your mileage out of Grays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one reason I've been sticking to it. So yeah, he has a disadvantage against all attack rolls while he can see me.
Okay.
And am I still okay? I'm gonna say that I'm still okay. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Cool. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Alright. I think... Oh, he's got like a plethora of targets around him. 2, 3, 4. Got it. Alright. He's gonna stow the great axe he was wielding and swipe at you with his claws.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Of course.
That is 12 points of slashing damage. And make a constitution saving throw.
Not ideal. Actually, that's fine. A 20 total.
Yep. You're good on that.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
It wasn't we're about to die.
Yep.
And then he disappears and reappears over here.
Oh.
That's it.
This thing teleports! It teleports!
Gedry, it's your turn.
They fly now?
No, 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 no.
Debating trying something really dumb.
Oh, do it.
Dumb is always fun.
Yeah,
Always memorable.
that's true. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I don't like him being here, so I'm gonna vortex warp him right back.
Does he get a save on that or
He
anything?
does. He gets a con save and he gets to roll a 7 on it, because fuck him.
What do you? Why?
Importance.
What's that? I'm sorry.
My divination wizard ability, important. I get to replace whatever he rolls with a number of that I have. That's why I rolled my important dice. I had a 7 and a
Okay.
13. I already used the 13. I'm using a 7 now. So
Okay.
he still gets his bonus on top of the
Mhm.
7, but he rolled a 7. I don't care if he has advantage.
What kind of save was it?
It's a con save.
So
He has less than a +9.
yeah, he won't get it. I'm just curious if he would have saved even without that. Yeah, he would have. All right, cool. That works. I love it.
Really good.
Yep.
That will forever be my favorite phrase. I don't care. He gets a 7.
Is that it for Gedry?
He also gets his Shadow Spawn in a second.
Oh,
I'm just
yes.
double checking. I don't think there's any damage on that, no. Okay, the Shadow Spawn's gonna get to attack, and because he's frightened, he gets advantage. I have to add 8 to whatever the top one of these is. Well, I rolled a
Mhm.
16 there, so it's 24.
Yep, you hit.
And 1d12 plus 7. Or plus 6. That's a d20, don't do that. There, 12 cold damage.
All right.
Which I'm sure is halved.
Yep.
But that's what I can do, and that's my turn.
All right.
Does
Good
the thing not get multi-attack yet?
No, it's half of its level rounded down, I think.
Oh.
I'll just double check. That's a good point. Multi-attack, number of attacks equal to half its spell level rounded down. So if I can upcast to level 4 to get 2.
All right. Still, it's your turn.
All right, Silveraz is very confused because this thing just disappeared and then almost immediately reappeared right in front of him.
Like,
He
what
never even
happened?
noticed. He never even noticed that it went out in the other room. And what size is it technically for
It is large.
large? Hey, that's one above me. That's able to be grappled. I'm going to flurry
Okay.
and punch it. 23 to
Yep.
hit.
Yep.
10 bludgeoning.
All right.
6 force from my hunter's mark.
Okay. You do notice that doesn't take as much damage as you thought it would have from that.
Resistant to force. Holy hell. And I need a strength save, DC 15.
Okay. He got a not natural 20.
Damn it. I'll eventually grapple something.
Mm-hmm.
Brain. I'm going to burn a second key point off of that flurry and try to stun him. So I need a... God, is that a con save?
Yep.
Where are you? Too much shit? Yes, DC 15 con save.
Oh, he rolled a 1 on that.
Oh, he is stunned.
All right.
Double check. 'Cause I think that
Stunned
is-
until the end of your next turn.
Start of the next turn now for some reason.
Start.
Oh.
Yeah, start of my next turn.
Okay, that's weird. I guess because
but-
you knew you could re-stun him.
Well,
If
let's open up for him to use reactions during Sill's next turn. It's just meant to be less punitive than the old version was, but
Right.
it also has secondary effects if it misses or if
Okay.
they're resisted.
Cool.
But that means the rest of my attacks are at advantage.
Eh.
So I am going to flurry. $21 to hit.
Yep.
That is 9 bludgeoning and 2 force.
Okay.
I'm going to punch him in the face.
Yep.
24. 11 slash. 4 force.
Okay.
And. Good lord, give me a 20. 19.
Yep.
5 piercing. 6 force. And finally, my extra attack is a booming blade attack. 24 to hit. 10 slashing. Hello, I hit. There we go. Hit roll and the dice just didn't appear. 6 thunder.
Okay.
And 6 force.
It's not looking very good.
And that's it. Note to self, stun, then grapple.
Alright. Cease, your turn.
Choosing that as a marker.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit
Mm-hmm.
next to our 2 punchy dudes. So right out of the gate, they are both going to get healed for a number.
Wow. Two D6, huh?
Yeah. But at the start of their turn, or whenever like if they move and move back, they can get healed again.
Okay.
So she's there hanging out. And I'm gonna have my little fire buddy attack.
Mhm.
with
Alright.
the Hayas. Where'd it go? There it is. So not natural 20?
Hit.
Huzzah! It's not for much. 6 fire damage.
Hey, you kill him.
Yay!
Good job.
We have ignition.
Mm-hmm.
So my little healing guy can heal 6 more times.
I require all of it.
Well, hold on. So here's 1.
8. Okay. I'm
Is it
still
good
down
to still
I know.
2 or?
Come on. Here's 2.
Okay.
11.
Here's 3. Here's 4. Still, do you want any of this? Okay. Here's 5.
Good rolls.
Pretty good.
Here's
This
the
point,
last
I,
one.
I could take it unless Sil wants it, because I think we're down the same amount.
I'll take the last one.
Okay. 10.
Hey.
And she's gone.
Ow. It,
Yeah, so since the thing was is like if you guys had been able to silence the tieflings or like dispatch them quickly, he wouldn't have noticed you guys fighting. But that fight took a while, so he made himself invisible and
Yeah.
hiding while you guys were doing that.
Just for player knowledge, what the hell was that?
Oh, that was a Nikaloth. Nikaloth? I can.
so a demon,
Fiend.
devil, yeah.
Yeah, Yugoloth. I think I can.
Oh, the Yugoloths are all the weird ones.
Yeah.
They're not demons, they're not devils, they're the other.
Yeah. The neutral evil one.
Yeah, neutral evil.
I'm still giggling about doing that nope.
Oh man, that wound is brutal.
Yeah. And I wasn't doing like it's supposed to have half damage to all non-magical attacks too, and I wasn't doing that though because
That's
I was like,
partially because that's not a real thing in the new rules. We just don't have the monster manual to adapt to it.
mm-hmm. I was like that part can just like nah. All right. If you guys want to explore more of this floor, that's cool. We can do that. But I think no more going up floors for tonight because otherwise we'll be going to like 2 a.m. I think.
I mean,
In other words, more combat.
yeah,
Wow.
I was about to say, we can just
Could be
stop
RP.
it here and continue searching kind of first thing.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Awesome. That was a lot of fun.
So did that guy own the tower?
No.
Not anymore, he doesn't. Sorry, new tenants are moving
Well,
in.
that's where like it's like, did we kill the guy who owns the place and now it's ours, or did we save the guy who owns this place and can get rewards?
We'll see.
In the...
Or is it some third worse option?
But before we end, just so
Mhm.
we don't forget next time, can we search the Fiend's corpse real quick?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me just double check if it says there's anything special on him and then...
I know I'll see him X'd out next week and not think anything of it.
Yeah. That's a good point. So nothing super special on him. There's a regular great axe that he was wielding. But on the desk, when you went in, I forgot to mention this. You do see there are what looks like colorful glass shards that were like a skull at some point, like a broken skull.
I don't think I have Mindy. Nope.
And then there's also some calligrapher notes and calligraphical tools and some notes in a language you don't recognize.
Am I misremembering, or did the casino lady say something about skulls?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
she did. I think the only real encounter with the skull was when you guys first started and dude was talking to you. I forgot his name already. Hort, I think. But That's it. Just a regular great axe that he had.
I
Damn
will
it, I
just
just paid money for this.
I will just kick the corpse in frustration.
I will say you guys can't do long rests right now here. You would have the option of doing a 15-minute short rest, though.
Oh God,
Like,
please.
we could take the shards with us, though, is where I'm getting at. Like, whether it's here or not. Anyway, that's not a question for tonight, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I enjoyed tonight. This
Yeah.
was good.
This was fun. I think we are on for next week, I believe.
I know the 28th I will not be around. We are traveling for the holiday.
Yeah, it's, around that time is bad for me, too.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I
that's
was-
the. Yeah, we go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Nope, go for it.
I was gonna say we can just plan for the 28th being off because like multiple people and stuff, and it actually makes things easier for me too. So
Next Saturday, I might be late.
okay.
I'm coming home from New Jersey, so I should be on time.
Ew.
I think we're estimated to be coming back at like 6-ish, but
Uh-huh.
traffic and people and who knows.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Are you
Uh,
in the part of the that's right next to it, or is it a fairly long drive for you?
We're in the middle of the state, so Jersey's
Oh,
like
okay.
Jersey's like an hour and a half, hour 45 to the border. Well,
Oh, okay.
it's like an hour into Philly,
Oh, okay.
depending on traffic.
That's cool.
I can tell you exactly how long it's gonna take me. 'Cause it's Google Maps. It's 3 hours.
Oh wow.
It's a 3-hour drive from where we are to where I'm going, which is actually it's almost into New York.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. We'll be right across the river from New York.
So then we'll have a game the 14th and the 21st, and then off on the 28th. That works.
Sounds good.
Yay.
And I might be baking while we're gaming on the 21st.
Okay.
Just fair warning, I might be multitasking. We'll see.
Cool.
I'm off to bed. Thanks,
Yep.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
everyone.
All right, and that is it. Good night. We got a level up again. I was kind of surprised that happened. That was cool. And we got some interesting combat. This group definitely unintentionally synergizes really well. So that's cool. I mean, my stuff plays into Cease's and Kata's. Gedry's got a bunch of control, which helps everyone always. So, I mean, we synergize really well. And combat is, somebody had mentioned in the Slack, it was some of the most cinematic combat that we've had. But yeah, so that was fun. As you heard, we will not have a game on the 28th. But we will be back next week. Until then, tomorrow night, we will be putting in more work on Ovanax, Mythic Ovanax. That'll be from 7:30 to 10:30 Eastern. And then Tuesday we'll be probably doing Mythic clear the first 4, get back to Ovanax for more progression. So I know we were struggling for the last couple sign-ups. Let me see how that's looking. We got 19 signed up, so we probably will be able to fill our raid out for tomorrow night. So that'll be 7:30 tomorrow. But until then, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.